gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Charles in Centerville says, "Is Ozzy okay?"
He's fine. He's just fine. No, everyone is fine.
He's not really okay.
But he's still here. He's still on this side.
Well, part of him is. Part of it.
In Centerville.
Centerville is, we wanted to know that?
Centerville.
Because on this day in 1949, Geezer Butler, bassist, primary lyricist.
Still alive?
Yeah. He just played at the Ozzy
At the Geezer Fest?
at the Black Sabbath farewell concert. Interesting side note about that.
Yeah.
Made history. The most money ever raised, the highest grossing charity concert ever. $200 million.
What year was he born?
49.
Like 76 years old?
76.
Ozzy must have written that song before. That's obviously Ozzy before Sharon, but before she could whip him into shape. A little bit.
Probably.
And the original lineup of the band. Now, Bill Ward, the drummer, didn't stay with them the whole time, right?
I don't know. I'm not as familiar with Black Sabbath as I should be.
You really should be.
Yeah.
You should be.
How familiar are you with Black Sabbath? Well, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to take away your cool card. I'm not that familiar with them at all.
Back to the beginning, charity concert.
This is the recent one.
Raised more than anything else. Live Aid, which we also just celebrated the 40th anniversary of. You just watched a documentary about that.
Well,
didn't
just
you?
part one. It's a docuseries.
Oh.
Yeah.
Raised about $100 million. So this doubled that. Farm Aid, remember the charity event that Willie Nelson
They still
organized?
do. I think they still do that every year. I think.
Has raised $80 million to help farmers over the last 4 decades.
Did the Black Sabbath money, the Ozzy Osbourne, the Geezer money go to farmers?
No, it went to Birmingham Children's Hospital,
Oh, okay, good.
Acorn Hospice, and
Acorn farmers.
yeah.
That's retired
Specific.
acorn farmers.
and Parkinson's charity, which is what Ozzy's, among other things, what Ozzy's been dealing with.
I have known too many people with Parkinson's. I mean, personally. It's a very unpleasant thing.
Yep.
And it's slow to come on,
It's what's that twitch in my...
And then you sort of live with it, and you get kind of shakier and twitchier. And then if you live long enough, it sort of turns it. Your hands kind of turn into claws. And
Well, it's what Michael J. Fox said.
yeah, he's really been on the forefront of being able to stave it. He's going to be on some TV show, right? Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, he was just. It's on Shrinking.
On Shrinking?
Shrinking,
Yeah.
He will be on Shrinking.
Yeah. So he's really been he's poured lots and lots of money over the years into Parkinson's research and finding ways to kind of hold it at bay as best you can, and ultimately, hopefully, find a cure. But yeah, I'm not Black Sabbath is I know Paranoid and
This the War Pigs.
yeah, I know that one.
That's this one.
Yeah.
Turn it up, Carrie.
Yeah, our transmitter isn't reading very.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses.
You rhyme masses with masses.
Hush.
Destruction.
You should have put asses in there somewhere.
Sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning. As the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind. Poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh, Lord, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, they had stuff going on, didn't they?
Ozzy married Sharon in 82.
Oh, well, yeah.
So that would have been after all.
She kicked his ass and got him into shape. Yeah, they're all still alive. Mm-hmm. All the original 4 members.
So Ozzy wasn't always the Black Sabbath singer.
No.
This is Ronnie James Dio.
At the beginning?
No.
No, after Ozzy left. When Sharon said, Ozzy, you should be a solo artist.
You should really get your real estate license.
It's a very different band with Ronnie James Dio.
How is it different?
Doesn't this sound completely different than the other stuff we were just...
It doesn't sound as good.
It's more slick. It's more produced.
Yeah. You want that ragged quality to it.
I like TV Crimes is the one I like from the Ronnie James Dio Black Sabbath era. TV Crimes. Bill's just gonna hate all of this. Everything about all of this.
I like Black Sabbath with Ozzy.
This is so different from the old Black Sabbath.
Yeah, this doesn't do as much for me.
I haven't heard this in so long. This makes me happy.
Okay. Yeah, no,
I'll listen to that on my own in my car later.
Okay. You have the permission.
Thanks.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
Yeah, that's what it's been, all right. Now it's time for you to give us a call. Check in with the Radio from Hell show. We like to hear from you in the morning, so why don't you let us hear from you? 877-602-9696 is the number. You can just, whatever you want to say, just say good morning or make a comment about, hey, I really like Black Sabbath or whatever, whatever you want. 877, if you, just say hi. You can also text us 33986.
Larson HVAC and Plumbing.
You know what I've noticed since I got my new AC from Larson HVAC and
You're a
Plumbing?
lot cooler in your house.
Not just that, though. I used to wake up in the middle of the night and go mess with the thermostat because I'd get hot because the house would heat up and cool down and heat up and cool down.
Yes.
It wasn't a constant temperature. I noticed I've actually been sleeping better because my house stays at constant temperatures because I got a new AC from Larson HVAC and Plumbing. It's a Reams one. You guys both got one.
Yeah,
too.
we did.
Yep.
And now you can get $500 off a new high-efficiency air conditioner, plus get 1 year's worth of filters for free from our friends at Larson. And there's still a bunch of rebates that you can get, although those are going away at the end of the year. So I would call Larson and have them come out and check on your system, because if you do need a new air conditioner, you want to get that going right away. And Larson will file all the paperwork for you, too, to get those rebates back. Give them a call, 801-930-5450, or go to larsonhvac.com/X.
Okay. This is the Tribune article?
Yeah, this guy calls me. And that's why, I don't know what Richie expected. He calls me, he asks for some quotes. Mm-hmm. So the first thing you want to do, obviously, is see if he got the quotes right.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you always do? If you're being quoted
I don't want
in
to
the
be
paper?
misquoted.
No.
I might come off looking stupid.
I'm just concerned my name's spelled right.
It is. And I was quoted correctly. I don't know about you, because
I
you
don't
haven't
know.
looked yet.
I was rambling. I was doing my dishes when he called, so I had him on my jawbone. You know,
I was...
You in the
around
bathroom?
kitchen
No, I
doing
was
dishes.
at Liberty Park putting my kids on the Ferris wheel and the little all the little death trap rides that are over there at Liberty Park. The little injury-inducing ride.
All
I
red.
cut myself on this.
Really?
Allred, in referencing his 5,000th episode on the Radio from Hell program, was quoted as saying, "You little jerk, get on that ride!"
You're bringing the little jerks tonight, right?
But the quote, this dawned on me. This was, I think one of the more brilliant observations I've ever had. The reporter from the Salt Lake Tribune asked me, so why do you think your show has been on so long? Why has it lasted 5,000 episodes when other morning shows and radio shows have come and gone? Some appear and go quickly, some are there for a while, but they disappear. Why have you guys lasted 5,000 episodes? And I said, well, it seems pretty simple to me. It's because nobody ever fired us. Really? I mean, isn't that he kind of paused and he said, well, I guess that is true, isn't it?
Well, but we were
Doesn't
fired.
mean it's good. We just weren't fired.
We were fired once.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess we were fired once.
Yeah.
No, you weren't fired. You could have stayed. You two could have kept doing the show.
No, he was told he would be fired if he didn't sign the contract.
That's what I mean. If you had signed the contract,
I was fired. I was fired because I wanted to be fired. I
That's
don't
different.
count. I don't
That's
count that as really being fired. I was fired because I really, really wanted to be fired in the long run. I wasn't going to
you
sign.
could have kept your job if you wanted.
Yeah.
You signed the contract. You keep your job.
I wasn't going to sign a contract with those people, and I said to myself, if they fire me, I'll get unemployment. So that's what I want. I wanted to be fired.
So you were fired.
Yeah, but nobody's ever really fired.
Like I said,
fired
you
us.
suck. I don't want you to work here anymore. Get out.
Technically, I've been fired. You were never fired.
I've been fired many, many times. Oh, you mean from that
Not
job?
from this show.
Yeah,
But not
from
from
this
this
show.
show.
From the show. You've never been fired from the show.
Not from this show, no.
No,
Well, that's where it matters.
no. Never been fired from the show. And I was fired kind of by design, so I don't count that.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, let's do that. We'll have some Mill Creek coffee here. Mm-hmm. Enjoy your Mill Creek coffee at home, if you will.
My Broadway blend.
All you need to do now is, as you're sipping your Mill Creek coffee, call us and check in with the Radio from Hell show. The number is 877-602-9696. You can text us if you like. That's 33986. Do we have a sponsor?
Utah First Credit Union's personal checking, where every feature comes standard. Learn more at utahfirst.com.
The moon is 56% of full. It's a waning gibbous moon. The moon will set today at 1:43 p.m., today being Thursday. It's the 17th day of July in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. It's National Tattoo Day, or Tattoo if you prefer.
Tattoo.
It's National Tattoo Day. It's World Emoji Day. Peach Ice Cream Day.
Ooh.
That sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it's Wrong Way Corrigan Day.
Who's Wrong Way Corrigan?
In 1938, he set off from New York City claiming his goal was California. Instead, he landed in Ireland,
Whoops.
insisting it was a mistake due to faulty navigation.
Did he think you sailed to California?
Huh? No, he was a pilot, a plane.
Oh.
So but authorities had previously denied his request for a transatlantic flight, making his sudden change of course a sensation. His daring move earned admiration, turning him into a folk hero. Gather with friends or family today to share personal tales of happy accidents or unexpected journeys. They called him Wrong Way Corrigan because they said he was stupid. He was stupid. He thought he was going to California, and he ended up in Ireland. No, he was stupid like a fox. He wanted to go to Ireland, and he'd been denied permission to fly to Ireland.
Oh, did I go the wrong way?
Oh, wait a minute. Darn it, I thought I was going to California. This is an all-new edition of the Radio from Hell show, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson. They're right over there, putting on his hat. I'm Bill Allred, right here, hatless. Gina Barberi over there, hatless as well. Let's see, Katie for short is our fine producer in the booth behind me. And Maya is in there helping out. Hi, Maya. Mm-hmm. And is there a dog in there as well?
There's Vex.
Yeah.
Hatless.
Mm-hmm. Hatless, yeah. He'd look kind of jaunty in a little hat, though, wouldn't he? Yeah. All right. We'll go to your check-ins. Anybody on the phone? No.
877-602-9696.
Let's see. Bus driver Troy checking in. Let's see who else. Kelly and the Shih Tzus checking in from Centerville. Let's see. Groundskeeper Bob checking in. Coworker from 20-plus years ago got in my work truck and said, "You still listening to them?"
Huh.
That's our next billboard. How about that? Are you still
listening to them?
Mixer driver Shane checking in from Wendover. Brandon checking in from the most American of Forks. Tree of Maine. Ozzy. My first concert at 14 years old, 1984. Excellent. Perry City listener checking in. I'm playing the drums at a neighborhood party tonight. I need suggestion of good 80s or 90s summer songs to play. Please help.
Well, we don't know what you know, Perry City listener.
Yeah, exactly. See, if you were to call in, we could go through this with you.
Yeah, it's 877-602-9696. Simple as that.
Mike in Nashville checking in. You guys feeling any cooler in the studio?
Yes.
It is a little cooler today.
I don't know what they did, but it feels nice.
They fixed something, Gina.
I would like to thank them for doing that.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Runar, your favorite rock and roll band, Bard. Oh, checking in from the land of hits. Long live Ozzy. Let's see. Meshach of Erda checking in. That was quite an invigorating music school.
See, we got somebody on line one there. It's Johnny.
Is it Johnny B?
Is it Johnny B?
Or just some Johnny?
Or just Johnny?
Johnny G.
Johnny G.
Johnny G.
All right.
What's up, Johnny G?
Just checking in from Kennecott, saying it's a lovely day.
You're at Kennecott?
Yes, sir.
What do you do there?
I'm an inspector.
Well, there's lots of inspecting to do. Do you go down? You go down in the mine and inspect stuff?
Yep, I inspect equipment.
Mm. Do you enjoy that?
I do.
Good. Well, you're right. It is a lovely day. Anything you'd like to add to that, Johnny G?
Nope, just keep up the good work, and I love listening to you.
Well,
That's
thank
nice.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. All right, let's go to Corey.
Hi, Corey. Where are you calling from?
Good morning,
Oh, hi.
Bountiful. It's Corey from chat.
Yeah.
Just, I'm not usually up this early,
Mm-hmm.
so imagine my surprise when I turned the radio on and heard Ozzy blaring at me. It was pretty great.
A little shock to the system early in the morning.
Yeah, it was like, is this the right? Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
I am on
it
the right
is.
station. Of course, yeah.
And you're right, Carrie. Black Sabbath is a band I feel like I should know more about. But
Yeah.
kind of don't.
Well, what you should then make that a project for the rest of the month.
It is actually. I have a double CD of them sitting right here, so throwing it on today.
Go down the Black Sabbath hole.
All right, wait till after the show, though.
Yeah, not now.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
10 o'clock.
Thank
right.
you, Corey.
Thanks,
When the
Corey.
first Depeche Mode song drops.
Yo, you won't get any here.
See you later.
All right, thanks. Let's see. Joseph from Hill Air Force Base checking in. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Fun fact, this day in 1955, Disneyland opened.
My mom was there for opening day of
my dad
Disneyland.
was there.
Really?
Yes.
I've seen some of the film that was taken of that opening. It looked so rudimentary. A lot of it.
It was chaotic, apparently. And it was so hot that the tarmac on Main Street was soft. Because it had just been laid, you know.
The asphalt.
And the asphalt. And it was soft, and people's shoes were getting stuck in it.
Right.
Yeah, it was quite chaotic. Weber State Professor Jake checking in. Katie in Taylorsville, waiting for my shift to be over.
Jake, what are you a professor of? Who'd like to know?
Again, you need to call. Alex, the civil engineer, checking in. Farting around with a Black Sabbath is so much better than some of the other opening songs that were chosen the last week or two.
What? You didn't
What
like
do
the
you-
Sean Cassidy opening?
What are you talking about? Big Irv checking in, fighting the wonderful thing of insomnia again. April in American Fork. Thanks for Ozzy. The best version of Paranoid is by the Dickies. That is as close to getting to Black Sabbath, Dr. Mike. Let's see. Johnny B checking in, listening while making breakfast at Girlfriend's Place.
Oh, well, that must have been you stayed over.
Kira and Andy checking in. We love waking up to Black Sabbath. Glad they're fine, just fine. Luis of Harrisburg, PA. Tristan of the most west of Jordans. Midvale's Roused Hour with some traffic for you.
If any band members deserve to be dead, it would be Black Sabbath, right?
Yes.
Shouldn't they all be dead? by this-
Deserve to be?
You know what I mean, but living the rock and roll lifestyle sort of thing.
Hello, I'm from Sandy. Let's see. Michaela Verino. Tim the Tree Guy checking in. Shelby and Stacy checking in from St. Petersburg, Florida. The least Florida of Florida.
Is
I
it?
don't know.
I haven't been to I've been all over Florida, but not St. Petersburg, so I don't know.
Probationary federal employee Alex here. Let's see. Lots of check-ins. Looks like everybody's here. So let's begin.
All right.
Everybody's here and checking in with that text line 33986. Same place you send in texts about the traffic you're seeing. That's Infiniteam. That's all of you. Midvale's Roused Hour says 250 north to the 201. Looking pretty good. Thank you for sending that in. UDOT not reporting anything. So if you see something, please let us know and I will pass it along.
All right. Thank you very much. We'll take a break. We'll be back after the song. The song is one you may not have heard, but I beg your indulgence.
Okay.
All
Is
right?
this an earworm you've had or something?
No, this
Oh.
is. I'll explain. Coming
Okay.
up. It is an if you know, you know, though. On the way. Also, Big Boy News and Frank Christ Presents, all coming up. So stand by for all of that. Stockton 12 Honda.
The Honda summer event going on right now at Stockton 12 Honda. Great deals on every new and used Honda. And the inventory is moving fast. Shane Parrish says the deals are not going to last. Shane Parrish is the GM out there. I've bought several cars from Stockton 12 Honda. Always been a great experience. Save big at Stockton 12 during the Honda summer event. Find the perfect Honda for you. How about checking out the Honda Pilot or the 2026 CR-V Hybrid, built for adventure and efficiency? Come and test drive one today at Stockton 12 Honda. They're your neighborhood Honda dealer for over 20 years in the Southtown Auto Mall in Sandy. Pretty simple to find them. You just go out the 106 South exit off of I-15, and then instead of going to the Southtown Mall, you go a little further south of that into the Southtown Auto Mall, drive down the road there, almost to Costco. There's a Costco out there, and almost to Costco, you'll find Stockton 12 Honda.
Murder. Oh, is it time?
Yes.
And now, a morsel of murder with Gina Barberi. Radio from Hell on X96.
So I saw a headline yesterday that caught my eye.
Yes.
Here is the headline.
Murder.
Wisconsin woman accused of decapitating lover randomly attacks own lawyer in court.
Wow.
Randomly.
Wisconsin woman accused of decapitating her lover during a wild meth-fueled escapade last year randomly attacked her own lawyer in the courtroom on Tuesday, striking him on the head. Taylor Schabusiness. I stop here
Schabusiness?
and I Google Schabusiness.
How do you spell this?
Chabusiness. And the top search result for Schabusiness is people searching what kind of name is Schabusiness.
Nunya.
It's a name she made up. You changed her name. She changed her name a couple of years ago to Taylor Schabusiness.
Okay.
She's 25 years old.
All right.
Lunged at defense attorney Quinn Jolly after the judge in the gruesome murder case suggested pushing the trial back a few months. And there's video of this. She just goes nuts in the courtroom, and the bailiff had to hold her down on the floor and tie her wrists up. And so that was just the story.
Okay.
But I'm like, okay, who is this woman, Taylor Schabusiness? So I looked into the crime. So she and her boyfriend went to his mother's house.
Okay.
And somehow in the course of their romantic entanglement, she decided she wanted to kill him, strangle him.
Okay.
The strangling was it was consensual at one point.
Oh, I see.
And then
I see. It was, he had a safe word, but then she didn't eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were on meth, and she said that's why this happened. She decided to cut him up into little pieces and hide the pieces throughout his mother's house.
What a good idea.
She
I guess the mother wasn't home.
No. She used a bread knife because she said the serrated edge makes for a good tool.
That would be good, yeah. But still, that'd be hard to cut through bone.
She put his head and his...
Torso?
No. Manhood.
Genitals?
In a bucket. And then she proceeded to take his organs out and hide them throughout the house.
That's good, It's a little surprise for Mom.
Well, and poor Mom is the one who discovered the bucket.
Yeah.
Now, when she was arrested, she said she left in her van with some of the parts. She left some of them there.
Some that she liked.
Yeah.
She wanted to keep a little for, memento.
And the first thing she said to the police was, God, I should have taken the head. I left the head. You're in a stressful situation. You make bad choices. I should have.
Plenty of me to go around.
She left the head.
She left the head in a bucket at Mom's house.
All right.
She took other pieces with her.
Wow.
And
she's on trial.
And she said, there are parts of him I think you'll never find. Now, and of course the story does not say whether they found.
Does that mean she ate them?
Oh, I'm sorry. Here's the quote. Have fun trying to find all the organs, she said.
I bet she ate some.
I have a story similar to that.
Oh.
This happened in Paris. A body part was found in a secluded woodland park in Paris. A source close to the case said it was a woman's pelvic area. The Parisienne reported the blood-soaked lower torso from below the chest to the knees was found with the head. Well, the head was found later. They found the head in a park in Paris. So they found other body parts. Then they found other body parts scattered around the city. The body was obviously cut, dressed. The corpse was not in a state of putrefaction, which seems to attest to a recent death, they said. They don't have any. The victim has not been identified. The Parisienne, it's a woman dressed in blue jeans with a flower on the front of it, on the front of the jeans. They have no idea who or where or why.
Well, it wasn't Taylor Schabusiness because she's
this is in Paris.
She's in prison. I don't know why that's, out of all those details, that's the one that I'm stuck on. You changed your name to Schabusiness?
Like
I don't either.
Like no Schabusiness, I know.
I guess.
I don't know why you're stuck on that.
Wow.
Oh, there's another crime in this same story. Finding the head comes months after the discovery of a mutilated corpse of a schoolgirl found in a suitcase. Lola Davis bound and gagged inside a plastic suitcase close to her home. A homeless woman from Algeria is accused of strangling the youngster, cutting the numbers 1 and 0 on her chest. An investigator said the suspect had boasted about selling body parts. Evidence suggests the girl was taken into the basement and she was planning on selling parts of her body.
Oh,
man. That's lots of morsels of murder.
All right. Good luck finding all the organs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I bet she hates.
I think she ate them.
That's what I think. There you go.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
That is a lovely little song.
That is Noah and the Whale,
Okay.
5 Years' Time.
Okay.
And it's from the Superman.
A James Gunn feature.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's one of the only other pop songs in the movie. You know how he likes to load up his movies with pop songs. This time he only put in like 3.
So usually they're older songs.
Usually older, but his playlists on Spotify are just fascinating. So go and explore those. But that's one that he found to use in a fight scene.
Okay.
That works.
Yeah.
I like it.
But there you go. All right, 6:39, and it is time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Right after that, it is Frank Christ Presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. Going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities just fine. One of them dead. Pick the dead one correctly. You're going to win
Tickets to see Slightly Stupid with special guest Iration at Granary Live on July 27th.
Nice. Granary Live, Slightly Stupid tickets. 877-602-9696. All you got to do is play Frank Christ Presents with us right after this. Big Boy News brought to you by.
Does your company have a process requiring ultra-pure water? Trust the certified master water specialists at Water Specialties, Inc. For ultra-pure water system design, installation, maintenance, or sanitation, call the experts at Water Specialties, 801-281-4911, or visit waterspecialties.net.
Well, it's a tragedy, a celebrity tragedy.
Oh.
It's Suki Waterhouse.
Well, she's fine.
Oh, no, she's not.
She's not?
No, she's not.
What happened?
She has a hernia.
Oh, no.
She had to go to the hospital because she has a hernia. You know why she has a hernia?
She just had a baby?
No, her pants are too tight.
Huh?
Her pants were too tight. On Monday, the English actress and musician revealed to her followers on X that she's recently been recovering from a hernia due to wearing pants that were too tight. Suki, you never tweet anymore. Have you ever considered I wore pants so tight 6 months ago it caused a hernia, and I've been too scared to tell you all, she said. Robert Pattinson's fiancée shared 2 photos along with the post. I'm hoping that one of them was not of the hernia. The first photo featured Suki Waterhouse wearing a pair of tight pants while performing on stage, and then the second one showed her wearing a hospital gown and lying in a hospital bed.
Not tight, a loose hospital.
Very loose hospital gown. She got a hernia I
didn't know you could get a hernia
I have
from
never
tight
heard of
pants.
such a thing. It's an inguinal hernia, which occurs when tissue, such as part of the intestine, protrudes through a weak spot in the abdomen.
Oh.
The resulting bulge can be painful, especially when you cough, bend over, or lift a heavy object. 3 things which Suki Waterhouse never does.
The resulting bulge.
I don't believe she ever coughs, bends over, or lifts heavy objects. But fans were quick to respond to the news. I hope you'll be okay. I hope I sure will too. All 3 Utah County commissioners voted on Wednesday in favor of policies that will allow law enforcement to work closely with immigration and customs enforcement. Yeah. Hundreds gathered for the public hearing, most to oppose the measure.
Which is good.
Before the vote was taken, the crowd became so large, overflow rooms were necessary to accommodate those who wished to attend. Once the agreement is enacted, the Utah County Sheriff's Office will allow agency deputies to participate in some ICE operations.
And
you know why this is a horrible idea? This is a horrible idea because when law enforcement starts cooperating with immigration enforcement agents, the community dummies up. They go silent.
Exactly.
So if people and gang members go, oh, this is going to be so good because they won't. The people that we prey on won't say anything because they're afraid of being deported.
Exactly.
It's just a horrible thing to do. And I remember years ago when Chris Burbank was chief of police in Salt Lake, he said, I will never cooperate with ICE. It just makes my job as a police officer harder.
I mean, they won't report things like domestic violence.
Exactly.
They won't report all kinds of crimes.
All kinds of stuff.
And this is all just to fill a ridiculous quota that Stephen Miller has imposed. He's saying that you have to have so many arrests a day, whether they're innocent or not. And they're not going after the gang members like they keep saying because they're afraid. They're going after the easy targets.
3 agenda items passed involve agreements between U.S. and Immigration and Customs Enforcement and the Utah County Sheriff's Office. One is an interconnection security agreement, which connects IT systems to share data. The next item is for a warrant service officer, allowing ICE to train, certify, and authorize local law enforcement officers to serve and execute administrative warrants on undocumented people in their jail. And the last item is a task force model to allow law enforcement agencies to enforce limited immigration with ICE oversight during their routine police duties. Utah County Sheriff Mike Smith said not much would change with these agreements. The importance to me as a sheriff is to be able to have transparency with ICE so that we are now on a playing ground with them to coordinate. Salt Lake City Police have presented their case in the No Kings deadly shooting in Salt Lake City over a month after a bystander was fatally shot while participating in the No Kings protest in downtown Salt Lake. Police have formally presented their case to the Salt Lake County District Attorney. Now, Sim Gill will say, I've got to look this over before I decide what charges may be brought. Gill didn't detail what prosecutors were looking for in an additional request. They said, we need a couple of more bits of evidence. Could you please provide it? In a statement Wednesday, Gill added that no determination has been made on whether charges will be filed at all against anybody involved in the incident that killed Arthur Liu. A Utah cookbook author and social media influencer named Carolina Gellin, whose book Pass the Plate won the prestigious James Beard Award. Gellin, I have not heard of her, but there's a picture of her wearing a linen shirt with peach-colored stripes, her wavy brown hair falling to her shoulders. She tells her followers that in Romania, her native country, A dessert that she's made is called spuma, Romanian for foam.
There she is.
But she renamed it raspberry mousse. The dessert
Foam?
made with fresh raspberries, sugar, and egg whites comes together in just 5 minutes, she says, adding that her mother used to make it all summer long for Gellin and her friends. But she's got thousands of followers on social media, and now she's won the James Beard Award for her cookbook.
Good for her.
Yeah, it's good. It looks pretty interesting, and she lives right here in Utah. Let's see. This is terrible. Terrible story. I didn't make this a boner candidate because it's animal cruelty, and that just always trumps everything. Officials with the Unified Police Department, are looking for 2 men who they believe shot and killed 2 cats in Midvale. Sergeant Amy Race says a witness called to report the cats were shot around 5 o'clock on Wednesday morning. The witnesses told police he was taking his wife to work when he saw 2 men shoot a cat on the sidewalk outside of an apartment complex near 7400 South State. Sergeant Jose Martinez with the Salt Lake County Animal Services said the suspects also shot a second cat. Officials say 1 cat had an owner while the other was a community cat. The area is known for having about 20 cats that residents know about and just like having around. The community cat was shot. It was the friendliest one that residents cared for and loved. They're all pretty upset. Both cats died from gunshot wounds. Officials are still trying to figure out why the men shot the cats. I'll tell you why. They're asshats. They're mean and they're cruel, and they should be put away. 13 structures damaged or destroyed in the Deer Creek fire, according to a new assessment of the area. National Weather Service officials say some dwellings in the area were also damaged by a rare fire vortex or fire nado. You sent me a picture of that, Gina, a video of that. It was amazing. 11 private structures, U.S. Forest Service, a guard station, and a communication site were all damaged or destroyed by the Deer Creek fire. Let's see. Donald Trump is calling the Jeffrey Epstein story a hoax and bull S, which he doesn't mind saying out loud. Scams and hoaxes are all the Democrats are good at. That's all they have. They have no good at governing, no good at policy, no good at picking or winning candidates. I just, again, would remind everyone who has been pushing this Epstein stuff so hard until now.
And now it's faked by the Democrats.
Their new scam is that we will forever call the Jeffrey Epstein hoax, and my past supporters have brought it into this BS, hook, line, and sinker. They haven't learned their lesson, probably never will.
Your attorney general weeks ago, not months ago, weeks ago.
About 3 weeks ago, I think it was.
Was saying, I have it on my desk, and we're going to be releasing
And she passed out copies of it to right-wing influencers. You remember them parading it in front of the White House.
I don't understand why the Jeffrey Epstein case would be of interest to anybody, Trump said. I think really only bad people, including fake news, want to keep something like that going. The comments from Trump come amid a raft of criticism from prominent supporters, MAGA influencers over his handling of Epstein, and even public polling showing broad dissatisfaction among his base.
They brought this on themselves. Nobody was talking about it a year ago. It had kind of gone away. They're the ones that brought it back. We're going to release this. We're going to release this.
The Justice Department has fired Maureen Comey.
Yeah.
The daughter of former FBI Director James Comey.
Nothing to see here.
And a federal prosecutor in Manhattan. She is a federal prosecutor in the Southern District. On cases, she worked on cases against Sean Combs. And Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, nothing to see here.
3 people familiar with the matter told the Associated Press on Wednesday. There was no specific reason given for her firing. Well, I don't think anybody needs to say a specific reason. It's pretty obvious what it was. Maureen Comey was a veteran lawyer in the Southern District of New York, long considered one of the most elite of the Justice Department's prosecution offices. Her cases included the sex trafficking prosecution of Epstein, who killed himself, they say, behind bars in 2019 as he was awaiting trial, and the recent case against Combs, which ended earlier this month with a mixed verdict. Ms. Comey has not immediately responded to messages seeking comment on Wednesday. My guess is she knows a lot of stuff. And my guess is she may be even a little worried about her own safety.
Yep. That's how we govern, is with threats.
Yeah, here we go. Mercer has released a survey on health and benefit strategies for 2026, revealing that many companies will reduce their employees' health care benefits to address rapidly growing costs.
Really?
Isn't that shocking?
Yeah.
That's just shocking.
Best healthcare system in the world, Mr. Hannity, right?
And I'm sorry we don't have time to get to the story of some chefs creating the world's largest Scotch egg. Maybe we'll get to that later.
Save that for later.
Yeah. All right.
Sports weather traffic.
We had a midweek match for Real Salt Lake, and they won. They beat Portland 1-0 yesterday. Utah Mammoth fans are going to have to wait a little bit longer to hear the sounds of regular season hockey return to the Delta Center. The campaign commences on August 7th, but the Mammoth will be on the road for the first part. And why are they going to be on the road?
I don't know.
You can blame that adorable Benson Boone for that. He's going to be performing at the Delta Center for the opening days of hockey, so they have to be on the road. But he's former BYU LDS.
That's right.
Kid that does backflips, Benson Boone.
Does he sing too?
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
He was actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's cute. He's talented. The Mammoth will begin their season with a 3-game road trip against the Central Division before returning for their home opener October 15th, 7:30 p.m. against the Calgary Flames. Weather. So you might have noticed that smoke yesterday. We've got smoky air again today, high of 97. Some afternoon pop-up thunderstorms possible today, tomorrow, and Saturday, and they may actually start to have a little bit of precipitation with them, not just the threat of lightning. Traffic, let's see if we've got anything going on. Looks great. I'm looking all the way from Ogden to Provo, out to Tooele. Oh, Tooele, you've always got that little issue to the construction there, but no accidents being reported. And I don't think anybody sent anything in via text, but if you see something, please text us, share it with us, then I will share it with everybody. Somebody says, smooth sailing I-15 northbound from Bangor all the way to 6 North. That's great, even if you just let us know things like that at 33986. Business owners, do you owe $15,000 or more on employment taxes and don't know what to do? McClure & Stewart, your local trusted tax attorneys. Go to McClureandStewart.com today.
Good morning, Frank Christ. Do you have health insurance among the Reapers?
No.
Oh.
Well, you don't need it. You're not.
No, we don't need
you
it.
don't get sick.
Well, I don't know what. Don't you get
magical,
brittle bone disease?
No, magical being.
All right. You okay?
Sorry, I'm tired. I just.
You seem tired.
I had to go take Connie Francis and then get here.
Oh, Connie Francis? Tragedy?
87.
I didn't
dead.
hear.
Tragedy. Just happened.
Just happened? So you dropped her off at the, you dropped her essence off at the
Yeah.
distribution center?
Then zipped over here.
Well, you are a busy reaper. Frank Christ, a grim and busy reaper. He reaps the souls of precious celebrities, and it's very, very hard for him.
I love our precious celebrities.
I know you do.
Oh, Connie.
Oh,
Who's sorry now?
Oh, Frank. Frank joins us every weekday to play a macabre game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He gives me a list of actors, 4 actors, and on this list, 3 of the actors, Frank
they're just fine.
is happy to report that they're fine. But one of them, Frank has taken. And it is the contestant's job to figure out which one of these celebrities is dead. And who do we have to play?
Brad is here.
Brad, did you say?
Brad.
Hi, Brad.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just fine, Brad. Brad, are you ready to play the game?
I am.
All right. If you identify the dead celebrity among this group of 4, you will win what prize, Gina?
You will win tickets to see Slightly Stupid with special guest Iration coming to Granary Live on July 27th.
All right, Brad, here we go. Because this is Wrong Way Corrigan Day, Frank has given me a list of actors in movies about unexpected or unplanned events. Here we go. Identify the dead celebrity. Number 1 on the list, Carol Baker. She was one of the early members of the Actors Studio and starred in several critically acclaimed westerns, such as The Big Country, How the West Was Won, and Cheyenne Autumn. She was in the Disney movie The Watcher in the Woods alongside Bette Davis, and she spent nearly 10 years in Europe acting in Italian slasher films. She was in a movie called The Game, about a man in a game he cannot control. Number 1, Carol Baker. Number 2 is Pat Boone. During his recording career, he sold nearly 50 million records and had 38 top 40 hits. Many of Boone's hit singles were covers of hits from black artists like Ain't That a Shame by Fats Domino, Tutti Frutti, and Long Tall Sally by Little Richard. Boone's likeness was licensed to DC Comics, first appearing in Superman's Girlfriend, Lois Lane, and in Lois Lane number 9. As an actor, he was in Journey to the Center of the Earth, about a group of explorers who find a way into the center of the Earth. Number 2, Pat Boone. Number 3 is Richard Hurd. Hurd's first major film role was in The China Syndrome. He was a regular on T.J. Hooker, and he made many guest appearances on MASH, The Rockford Files, Golden Girls, Starsky and Hutch, Quantum Leap, The A-Team, Heart to Heart, and NYPD Blue. He was in Jordan Peele's Get Out, wherein a young man makes a horrible discovery. Number 3, a horrible and unexpected discovery. Number 3 is Richard Hurd. Number 4, the last one on the list, Bradley Whitford. He was best known for his work on The West Wing. He was nominated for 3 consecutive Primetime Emmy Awards for that. The role earned him 3 consecutive Golden Globes. In addition to The West Wing, he played Danny Tripp in Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip, and he won an Emmy for his work in The Handmaid's Tale. Whitford was in 2 horrible Discovery movies, Get Out and The Cabin in the Woods. Number 4, Bradley Whitford. All right, Brad, which one of those actors is dead?
Let's go with Carol Baker.
No,
She's
sorry.
fine.
She's as fine as she can be
Fine.
for being 94. But listen, I'll give you another shot at it, okay? Listen carefully. Is it Pat Boone, Bradley Whitford, or Richard Hurd?
Let's go with Mr. Richard Hurd.
Yes, Richard Hurd died in 2020 at the age of 87. He was T.J. Hooker's boss. Hooker's a good cop. That guy. All right, congratulations. You have won the prize of the day.
It's Slightly Stupid tickets.
Yeah. Hang on, Brad, and Katie will tell you what you need to do to get your tickets. Hang on. Yeah, Pat Boone is 91.
I did not think he was still with us.
Yeah.
He's fine. He's just fine.
Carol Baker, 94. Man.
Where are you headed, Frank?
I gotta go check on Camilla Parker Bowles.
Really?
78 today.
Yeah.
It's a joke I want to
I
make.
know, I did in my head.
You could pretend to be a...
I could,
I guess no.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
There's no joke out there on the roads. Everything looks great. You enjoy your commute, because right now it looks fine, just fine. If that changes, if you see something that other friends of the program need to know about, you can text us at 33986.
All right. Well, KXRK Provo, we will take a break. We'll be back after these. A little bit of geek news for you. Boner of the day is on the way. And X-Poll. As soon as we award the boner, the phone lines will be open for the X-Poll. The question today, what adult thing were you not prepared for? What adult thing
happened and went,
happened?
I'm an adult now.
And you went, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got a UTI.
And it's harder than you anticipated it would be.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was it. Yeah.
All right.
You have a list. Okay.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
This is old-fashioned manners that society has abandoned. And on this list, which is what made me think about it, removing your hat when you're indoors.
Yeah.
Now, Kerry makes a big show of putting on his hat every morning at the beginning of the show. But customarily, etiquette guides us to remove our hats upon entering indoor spaces. People don't do that.
And don't throw your hat on the bed. It's bad luck.
Well,
That's not etiquette. That's just common sense.
That's cowboy lore. You're supposed to not put the hat right side up. You can put the hat upside down on a bed, but not right side up.
Oh, okay.
Is the thing.
All right.
For some reason. Hand kissing. You know.
Charmed.
Dating back to the 17th and 18th centuries, the ritual of
I do
hand
that.
kissing. You still
Yeah.
do a hand kiss?
Not so much anymore since COVID, but I have been known to be a hand kisser.
Bill Allred, known hand kisser.
Yeah.
Addressing letters, dear sir or madam.
Right. Well, it's better than hey you.
Hey.
Listen up, jerk.
There was a time you would only send professional emails during business hours. Do you remember this?
No,
Yes.
I don't remember that.
There was a time where that was etiquette is one
Yes.
I can't.
It was
or
very
a-
brief.
Or on a Saturday
Yeah.
or on a.
It was very brief.
I missed that. Sending thank you cards.
Yeah.
People don't do that anymore.
That's something everyone should be better at.
Yeah.
But
And here's my favorite: women remaining seated when being introduced. So
Please don't get up.
no.
No, don't get up. No, you don't. Please.
Toasting with alcoholic beverages. Haven't you been somewhere when somebody's offering
Yeah.
a toast and you're like, oh, you can't toast with water? That's bad luck.
yeah.
But
Well,
I have never heard anybody say that.
I don't refer to it as bad luck. I refer to it as a waste of time.
Yeah.
the conventional norm gradually waned as time progressed, allowing space for a broader array of inclusive toasting alternatives, like sparkling cider or non-alcoholic.
Back to your email thing.
Yes.
Apparently, that email business hours thing, that is apparently law in France.
I like that law.
Yeah.
And it's email, not just mail.
Yeah.
It's
And
email.
between their their medicine, their hospitalization and everything, and that reason enough to move there.
And they have young gay prime minister.
and the food.
I'm going to start doing that. Just make sure I don't send any business email outside of 9 to 5.
It's funny, I don't. I don't think I do.
I
anyway.
probably do.
Not business email.
Or if
I
you
don't-
receive one, do you do this where you go, yeah, I read that, but I'm not going to do anything about it
I do that
until
all
Monday.
Yes, I do that all the time.
I think I'm not even going to open them.
You send me something Friday after 5 p.m. business wise, I'm not going to touch it.
Don't even open it. Yeah, don't open it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other things on
That's
there?
it.
That's good.
All right.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96. at 33986.
Like Oliver and Bountiful did, who wants some of that sweet geek news Kerry Jackson offers up.
In Bountiful.
In Bountiful.
All right. Brought to you by
Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982, located in the heart of Trolley Square. It's Cabin Fever, so much more than a gift store.
Really, so much more than a gift store.
Got some cool stuff down there. All right. Now, I got some trailers for you to watch while you're at work today, because I know you don't work at work.
No.
And the first one is going to be kind of tricky to explain. All right. When Mortal Kombat was released, the movie I'm talking about, not the game, back in 2021, fans of the game couldn't figure out why isn't Johnny Cage in the movie.
Okay.
Johnny Cage, one of the characters from the game. And there was no explanation, really. Well, now they're releasing Mortal Kombat 2, and they've decided to put Johnny Cage in. It's played by Carl Urban.
Okay.
And I think this time around they've decided to go from, the first movie wasn't very serious anyway, but I think they're really leaning into the silliness this time. Because they've released not a trailer for Mortal Kombat 2, but a trailer for Johnny Cage's next movie.
Okay.
All right. What? Huh?
Yeah, and I have to be tricky here because there's a swear in it. So here you go.
From New Line Cinema, the studio that brought you Cool Hand Cage, Hard to Cage, and Rebel Without a Cage, comes Uncaged Fury.
So it's like an 80s action movie, and Carl Urban is the star of it, and this is their marketing for the new Mortal Kombat movie.
Well, I'll buy that.
Now, one thing to note about the trailer. Let's see. Here we go.
They should have brought more guys.
You should have brought more guys.
So, the trailer for this movie that does not exist it's not available on the Warner Brothers YouTube page.
Okay.
Which is it's private on YouTube. It can only be found on the website for Cage's Uncaged Fury. They created an IMDb page for this character.
Are they being too inside on this?
Are they being too cagey?
I kind of wonder, But that's where you find it, is on the IMDb page for this character. And you will see he's in Uncaged Fury. And maybe that's why he wasn't in the first movie, because he was off making another movie.
All right.
But anyway, I think
it's kind of inside baseball.
They're leaning in. They're really leaning in. Now the next one is not leaning in so much. It's the new Pixar movie. It's called Hoppers, and it may sort of be about bunnies, but it's not. There's no bunnies in the trailer.
I haven't heard about this at all.
Listen carefully.
We've done it, Mabel. After years of work, this revolutionary technology gives us unprecedented access to the animal world. We put this into this. Yes. This into this. This into this.
So let me get this straight. You created a fake animal.
Yes.
Which makes the other animals think you're an animal.
Yes.
Guys, this is like Avatar.
This is nothing like Avatar.
So it is. It's like Avatar.
Okay.
So the little girl goes inside of a beaver.
Okay.
And the beaver goes out into the wilderness and is able to communicate with other animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
How you doing, girl? Are we vibing? What's up?
I understand you.
What you doing, lady?
And it's a cute little beaver. She's adorable.
Yeah, I'm looking at a picture of it.
Yeah. And then
they were in the same den.
No.
So then it goes in the lake, and there's another beaver there. And a bear shows up.
Uh-huh.
Here comes the bear.
Lunchtime!
Oh, no.
Yay!
No! Put him down!
Ow! Okay. Why?
Huh? Why what? Why would I save his life?
Yeah.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Wait, what? But She was gonna eat you!
Well, yeah, she caught me. It's pond rules.
Mm-hmm. Pond rules.
Wait, I'm confused. How could you be cool with that?
I mean, she's gotta eat someone. So, do you still wanna?
That's weird now.
So, I mean, it's filled with cute animals, and they talk, and it's Pixar, so, you know.
Technology to upset the natural order.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about this.
It opens March 6th.
Oh, so it's a ways.
Yeah, March 6th of 2026.
Okay.
But
this is the first we're hearing
This
about.
is the
All
first
right.
you're hearing about it. So enjoy that. Let's see. Now, another thing that is happening is next weekend is the new Fantastic Four movie.
Mhm.
And this is the Fantastic Four's first foray into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There were a lot of people in the movie. The biggest star, of course, Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic. One of the names that was in, and we saw in the trailer, was John Malkovich.
Yes.
He's going to be in it.
Yeah.
He was going to play a character called the Red Ghost,
Okay.
who is one of the Fantastic Four's early villains.
You keep saying was.
I say was because he's not in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking to Variety, the director Matt Shackman revealed that Malkovich, he was to play the Red Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
They filmed it. He said there are a lot of things that ultimately ended up hitting the cutting room floor.
And all of John Malkovich.
When we were building...
Does that mean it didn't work?
When we were building a 60s retro future world, introducing all of these villains, introducing these four main characters as a group as well as individually, introducing the idea of a child, there was a lot of stuff to balance in the movie, and some things had to go ultimately in terms of shaping the film for its final version.
Now, if you're an actor of the caliber of the experience of John Malkovich,
Yeah.
do you think you care?
I don't
or do you
think
just
you
go,
care.
Well, whatever.
I think you cash the paycheck and go home.
Well, whatever. I got the money. so.
Honestly, I think that's what you do. But yeah, so that is not happening. I was kind of looking forward to it, but because the Red Ghost, he controls monkeys.
That would've been great.
I wanted that.
Yeah.
We're not getting it. The live-action Legend of Zelda movie has found its main characters, Zelda and Link. Nintendo boss Shigeru Miyamoto shared that Bo Bragason will star as Zelda, and Benjamin Evan Ainsworth will play Link. You may know them. Bragason is best known to audiences for her roles in BBC One series Three Girls, as well as The Jetty and Renegade Nell from Disney+. And the other guy, he's also British, from The Haunting of Bly Manor and William in Flora and Ulysses. So that's happening. Do you want to buy Darth Vader's lightsaber?
Like the actual...
This is the actual hero prop.
Really?
I would be afraid I'd cut myself.
From The Empire Strikes Back. Just in time for the 45th anniversary of the movie.
I'd lose a limb somehow.
It is going up for auction, and it's expected to fetch about $3 million.
Not surprising.
And finally this. As I told you, the star of the Superman movie is Crypto the dog.
Yes.
Well, according to the dog training app Woofs, Google searches for Adopt a Dog Near Me jumped 513% in the days after the movie opened.
That's nice.
With Rescue Dog Adoption Near Me hitting 163% an increase. And they say that it's because of crypto, because it's a foster situation, as Superman explains.
I heard James Gunn say he based crypto on his own dog.
His own dog, Uzo. Yeah. Who is not a very good dog, apparently. So,
not a good dog.
Not a good dog, no.
But he's a good boy. There's a difference. He's a very good boy. Crash southbound I-15 off-ramp 4 South. This is in Springville, milepost 260. Crash northbound US 89 19th South in Salt Lake. And that is about it. We've had a pretty good commute so far. If that changes or you want to let friends of the program know something, you do that via text at 33986. Now through August 10th, get up to $200 in savings on select sets of tires, plus Big O Tires offers expert services on brakes, alignments, oil changes, and more. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
All right, here are the boners you're going to be voting for momentarily. Boner candidate number 1. You know, that food was meant to go to hungry kids in Afghanistan. So burn it. Burn it all. Boner candidate number 2. This was nothing more than a passionate disagreement over policy. And boner candidate number 3. Unless you're referring to a family whose last name is Black, you're a racist if you refer to a group of people as the Blacks.
All right, Boner of the Day, Big Boy News, right after these messages and a song. Stand by for that. Stockton 12 Honda.
Stockton 12 Honda in the Southtown Auto Mall in Sandy. It is their Honda Summer event, and this is going on right now. The deals are great on new and used Hondas at Stockton 12 Honda. And also, trade-in values have never been better, apparently. So if you want to buy a new car, a new Honda, then go to Stockton 12 Honda, trade in your old car. You'll get top value for that car. That's really good news, too. Buy cars at Stockton 12 Honda. I don't see why you'd want to go anywhere else. They have other models there in the used lot as well. If you want to buy some other brand of car, you can. But do it at Stockton 12 Honda. And also check out their service department. Really among the best, or probably the best service department in town. Stockton 12 Honda. They're in the Southtown Auto Mall in Sandy. Your neighborhood Honda dealer for over 20 years. Stockton 12 Honda. You can watch radio.
A couple.
So let's play now.
Did he text you something?
So we worked this out on this weekend where he wanted to call in, but I guess they have a quiet time at 10 o'clock where he's not allowed to call.
Okay.
So he sent these voice memos in, and they have a couple of photos to go with these.
Now we haven't heard these. You've heard them.
You
right?
two have not heard.
We
these.
have not heard them.
I have.
So play one of them, and then we'll comment on it.
Here is the first one.
Greetings, everyone. If you're hearing this, we have left Busan. We are alive, and we have left Busan. This report brought to you by King Whiskey. King Whiskey, ladies and gentlemen.
There's a picture at X96.com.
Ask for it by name. The bad news is it's terrible and will blind you, possibly kill you. The good news is there's a lot of it.
No, that's the bad news.
Oh,
There's a lot of it.
Is that the bad?
That's the bad news.
Look, all I know is that I went in and saw the King Whiskey bottle, and it said, "Where's the rest of the six-pack?" That's all I remember. Yes, Busan, where the train to Busan is not filled with zombies, it's filled with sushi, and all you have to do is sit next to it and get fed continuously, and it's very inexpensive because it's not real money here. So,
what?
Also, my plan to bring meat products into Japan, they saw ahead of it, and they have prohibited it, just so you know. Let's see. Oh, our first night we went to the Homak bar and had hodok, which is this delicious doughy confection thing filled with like powdered brown sugar and apples, and for some reason they served it with a side of tortilla chips and ketchup.
No. It was their version of chips and salsa, but for some reason it was like ketchup-y salsa.
It was ketchup.
It was weird.
You're being too kind. Hang on just a second.
So that was the first one that he sent over to me.
Hodok. Now,
did you look it up?
I was going to though.
Hodok.
H-O-D-U-C maybe.
I don't know.
Hodok Fook. No, that's Deputy Prime Minister of Vietnam. Hodok. No.
That's not how you spell it?
I guess not.
Hodok Korean. Yeah, maybe this is it. Yeah, here it is.
Okay, what is it?
Korean sweet pancakes. Let's see. They are, one of the most popular Korean street snacks. They're particularly popular in winter, introduced by Chinese immigrants in the early 1900s in Korea. They are typically stuffed with dark brown sugar, cinnamon powder, some nuts, seeds.
Yeah, that's good.
They also have savory ones.
But I don't know why they would serve it with chips and ketchup.
Yeah, I don't know. Or salsa that tastes like ketchup. That sounds horrible.
Yeah,
in my opinion. Okay.
Well, it sounds so. The King Whiskey that interests me. Because I'm guessing, and he didn't say. Kerry didn't say, but I'm guessing not only is it very plentiful, but it's cheap.
Probably.
I'll bet it's cheap.
I bet it is.
So, you take the chance of being blinded or killed.
Yeah, no big deal. It's fine.
That's
It's
fine.
Okay, what's the next
All right,
one?
here is the second one.
So in Busan, we were looking for a place to eat, and Artie Fufkin said that Korea is known for its barbecue. And I informed Artie, I think he's mistaken. I think he's thinking of Kansas City because they both begin with K. No, we had more meat in one night than I've had in quite some time, and it's still with us. I won't get into those details. It's still with us. Then, of course, the next morning we went to the Busan Fish Market where we made some friends, and I got to choose who lives and who dies because, that's always been my my dream. I pointed at this giant alien creature, and he was delicious, or she was delicious. I don't know. I never got to know them. But fabulous. And, of course, the gach was nice and fresh. Had a lot of great adventures. Speaking of Artie Fufkin, went to an Artie Fufkin cat museum. Did you know he has several locations throughout the world?
It's an Artie Fufkin
cat cafe.
I didn't know
not
that.
Museum.
Yeah.
It was sad, but kind of cool at the same time.
It was a rescue.
It was a rescue
'Cause
situation.
kitties need to be rescued all over the world.
Yes. Then we went to one of these big markets, of course, where they have them all over town, where you can get some wonderful food prepared for you right in front of you. Just delicious. And then we went to a nice little park, and we left Busan in one piece after riding over the ocean in this, what do you call this?
Glass bottom.
It's
cable car.
Gondola.
That's it. Yeah.
Gondola. Yeah, it's like the gondolas. It was pretty cool. So we successfully left Busan, and there's some pictures there I sent to Katie of the skyline and all that. We have made it to Seoul, and we'll report in later. This is the King Whiskey Flower Hour coming to you, not live, from Korea. Thank you.
That picture that we had at x96.com/live, it looks like Carrie's wearing a bib or
it was captioned bib or apron when Sue sent that to me.
That's what I was trying to figure out, is if it was a bib or an apron.
So
it looks like an apron, but it could be a. Yeah. Well, I don't blame him. I mean, yeah.
That looks like one of those places where you cook your own meat.
I think it's a Korean barbecue.
Yeah,
place.
there's
a hot pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Korea. Artie Fufkin is right. Korea is known for its barbecue.
Yes.
Korea, known for barbecue.
Yeah, Korea. Well, it sounds like he's doing okay.
He seems to be having fun. He's going to send us some more check-ins throughout this week and next.
Because on this day.
Yes.
Not because it's hot in the city?
No. In 1982, Billy Idol released his self-titled debut studio album, Billy Idol, featuring the singles, White Wedding, you've heard a million times, and that one. That song is on that album.
I like that song.
So thought we'd play that instead. All right, it's 7:24 now. Time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. And you will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, July 17, 2025. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. Once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive...
Can't buy it. Got to win it. Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1. That food was meant to go to hungry kids in Afghanistan. So burn it. Burn it all. 5 months into its unprecedented dismantling of foreign aid programs, the Trump administration has given the order to incinerate food instead of sending it to people abroad who need it. Nearly 500 metric tons of emergency food, enough to feed about 1.5 million children for a week, are set to expire tomorrow. Now, that is just expiration date. It doesn't mean the food has gone bad. It's just, it's the expiration date. This is according to current and former government employees with direct knowledge of the rations. Within weeks, 2 of those sources told us that the food meant for the children in Afghanistan and Pakistan will be burned. sometime near the end of the Biden administration, USAID spent about $800,000 on the high-energy emergency biscuits, one current and former employee at the agency said. The biscuits, which cram in the nutritional needs of a child under 5, are a stopgap measure, often used in scenarios where people have lost their homes in a natural disaster or fled a war faster than other aid groups could set up a kitchen to receive them. They were stored in a Dubai warehouse and intended to go to the children this year. Since January, when the Trump administration issued an executive order that halted virtually all American foreign assistance, federal workers have sent the new political leaders of USAID repeated requests to ship the biscuits while they're still useful.
Yeah, wow.
According to two of USAID employees, they bought the biscuits intending to have the World Food Program distribute them, and under previous circumstances, career staff could have handed off the biscuits to the United Nations agency on their own, but since Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency disbanded USAID and the State Department subsumed the agency, no money or aid items can move without the approval of the new heads of America's foreign assistance. It's just shocking.
It's because there was no thought given. Oh, okay, shocking. You can have a different argument about whether these agencies should be shut or not. We don't agree that they should, but if you decided to do that, they could have done it in a way where they're like, okay, we'll distribute the food that we have already, and we won't fire people till all this is done. They just did this without giving any thought at all.
And they don't have to burn this stuff. No, they could feed it to animals if nothing else.
They could still distribute it.
It's just boner candidate number one. That food was meant to go to hungry kids in Afghanistan. So burn it. Burn all of it. Here's boner candidate number 2. Well, this was nothing more than a passionate disagreement over policy. Newly released video offers a fuller picture of the alleged road rage incident involving U.S. Representative Max Miller and an Ohio doctor. Prosecutors and police say that highway surveillance footage shows Dr. Ferris Hamdan's car veering into Dr. Miller's lane, or Congressman Miller's lane. But Dr. Hamdan's attorneys argue the video shows just the opposite. Now, Congressman Miller, who's Jewish, alleged in June that Dr. Hamdan threatened to kill him and tried to run him off the road. A newly released cell phone video recorded by Dr. Hamdan himself shows Dr. Hamdan yelling at the congressman while using homophobic and anti-Semitic slurs. Quote, "This is the congressman, that piece of effing congressman that's against Palestine," Dr. Hamdan says, while driving in the lane next to Congressman Miller. He continues, "This racist Jewish, he can't even look at me. He knows I'm recording him." The footage is part of a trove of documents released after Cleveland.com filed a public records request. The release includes a 911 call, a police interview with Miller, police reports, search warrants, all kinds of stuff. In the 911 report, the dispatcher noted hearing honking and commotion and recalled Miller saying that Dr. Hamdan was making threats toward his family and calling him a dirty Jew. Miller later gave a statement to police about the incident. "I was trying to ignore him, but he's swerving into my lane. He's screaming at me. He's threatening to kill me." Now, Dr. Hamdan's attorney paints a different picture, calling the doctor just recognizing the congressman and having a passionate disagreement over policy.
That's not what that's.
Attorney Aisha Akadwa told Scripps News that Dr. Hamdan wishes he hadn't been so harsh. But he isn't sorry for opposing Miller's views. He dismissed the allegations, claiming Miller has proven to be a liar who's weaponizing the system for political points. "I wish I hadn't been so harsh," like swerving at him and screaming at him. Boner candidate number 2, this was nothing more than a passionate disagreement over policy. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3, unless you're referring to a family whose last name is Black, you're a racist if you refer to a group of people as the Blacks.
All right, boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by.
Join X96 and Gina Barberi, broadcasting live at Alta Bank, 650 East, 123rd South in Draper this Friday from 11:30 to 1:30. Celebrate 120 years in business for Alta Bank with free barbecue and J-Dogs on site and your chance to snag a pair of tickets to Lumineers or Lagoon. Bill, you made a yummy sound. You can join me at 11:30 there.
Yeah. No, I meant Alta Bank. Emma Watson has been temporarily banned from driving as a result of a speeding incident. The Harry Potter alum was ordered not to drive for 6 months.
She's a menace.
Nearly a year after a camera caught her going 38 miles an hour in a 30-mile-an-hour zone. That
Really?
Doesn't seem like...
Kind of amateur hour.
That doesn't sound terrible.
I don't think Carrie's ever driven 38 miles an hour.
As detailed by the BBC, Watson had already had 9 points on her license before the incident and was ordered to pay a fine of $1,396 at High Wycombe Magistrates Court Wednesday. She did not attend the related hearing, which lasted 5 minutes. Utah downwinders say that they're still paying the price for atomic testing in Nevada. The weather station behind Deseret Hills High School isn't typical. It includes a radiation detector that was installed by the government, and it's a reminder of the nuclear test fallout that fell in the area when the nuclear age began 70 years ago. Even today, downwinders say they're still paying the price. I was out in the yard with my brother. I thought it was a flying saucer. I ran to the house to tell my mother, and by the time we came outside, it had dissipated into a cloud, affected my whole family's life, recalled St. George downwinder Claudia Peterson. Peterson has lost sisters, parents, aunts, and children because of cancer that she says came from the fallout.
Isn't that what happened with Governor Scott Matheson? Isn't that why he had
probably.
cancer?
And Terry Tempest Williams.
Yep.
She, 9 members of her family have had mastectomies, and 2 people have died completely from cancers. Downwinders want Utah leaders to help those made ill by nuclear tests. The high school radiation detector still records gamma radiation every hour. On Wednesday, it recorded an average of 13 microrontigens every hour, and that's a little bit above average. But according to scientists, less than that would be recorded in Colorado and New England from just natural granite radiation. Well, why was there a giant sculpture of Elon Musk's head at Arches National Park?
Ew. Why indeed?
Well, it was pulled through Arches National Park on a trailer last Saturday. It first appeared in the long entrance line off US 191 in the sweltering summer heat with the accompanying sign that said, "Make America Wait Again." And now with longer lines thanks to Doge cuts.
Okay.
The likeness of the world's richest man and former head or lead of the Department of Government Efficiency was approximately 12 feet tall, according to Nancy Carmichael, who took a picture of the sculpture. She said she saw it in the morning near the entrance and thought throughout the day at various sites within Arches National Park. She said, "I thought it was kind of cool, actually. It's just obviously a real slam at Elon." It's
gigantic.
Yeah, we've got the picture there.
X96.com/live.
Yep. What? Make America Wait Again. Let's see what else we have. Oh, well, let's go to the crime desk. Ace crime reporter Gina Barberi has the story of a victim who took the bait and a killer who needed to call Zero Res.
A woman who told investigators that her ex-husband was away fishing with his new girlfriend has been charged with murder and tampering with evidence after his body was found stashed underneath a pile of rugs in their carport. The Otero County Sheriff's Office said it received multiple calls from the family of 60-year-old Craig Thetford, who said they hadn't heard from him since January. However, documents stated checks letter provided that Craig Thetford had not crossed the U.S.-Mexico border since 2023. His remains were later found at his home in Breckenridge, Texas on June 17th. According to the Texas Department of Public Safety, Thetford's wife was located and arrested. She faces charges of first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. She was questioned by officers in May. She showed the deputy 2 large gun safes at the home, and she claimed that had $1 million in cash, but said she didn't have the combinations, and she believed that the husband had run off with his girlfriend fishing and taken the money. She later made a number of different excuses, including that her husband had a broken phone. That's what his phone's broken for months and no one can get a hold of him. I don't know his new number. She later claimed he traveled to Texas to take care of his mother, though the mother was one of the people who was saying, we haven't heard from my son in a while. What else? Oh, he fell down a set of stairs in the pool room, and she left him for several days before dragging the body outside. This is after they found the body. She's like, oh, wait a minute. He wasn't fishing or taking care of his mom. He fell down the stairs, and I covered him with blankets and rugs.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Wow.
Donald Trump. By the way, let me read this. I edit these things as best I can as we go along, but here's what it says. President Donald Trump says the popular soft drink company Coca-Cola...
I have heard of it.
Do we have to... Donald Trump says Coca-Cola Company has agreed to swap high fructose corn syrup for real cane sugar in Coke sold in the United States. What? Yes, I've been speaking to Coca-Cola about using real cane sugar in Coke in the United States, and they've agreed to do so, he said on his Truth Social platform. And I'd like to thank all of those in authority in Coca-Cola. This will be a very good move by them. You'll see. It's just better. Coke said, we appreciate the fact that you like our product, Donald. And, we already do use cane sugar in Coca-Cola in a lot of places around the world, and even some in the United States, and we will continue to do that.
Well, I mean, first of all, it's a distraction from Epstein. Please talk about this instead of Epstein. And secondly, if you were to do that, you would really hurt the corn farmers here in America.
And also,
he doesn't realize that.
And also, with no fluoride in the water.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the cane sugar and corn syrup, they're basically the same thing.
Yeah.
And British social media chefs Phoenix Ross and Ollie Patterson.
Do you know them? I don't know them.
I don't. But they're big on social media in England. Yeah. They have made the largest Scotch egg in the world in Enfield, England. It weighs an impressive 17 pounds and 3 1/4 ounces, surpassing the previous Guinness record of 13 pounds and 10 ounces, using an ostrich egg, which is big.
Yeah.
The chefs wrapped it in sausage meat, coated it in breadcrumbs, fried it to perfection. Despite an initial mishap causing the snack to fall apart, their second attempt was a success. The massive Scotch egg measuring 31.3 inches in circumference. By the way, you don't eat eggs, Gino, so you wouldn't try this, but
no.
A Scotch egg
delicious
is just an absolutely delicious thing, which is about one of the most deadly things you can eat for your health.
Exactly.
It's just awful for you.
So good, though.
Yeah. All right, that's it.
Weather, traffic.
Okay, so smoky. You might have noticed that yesterday. We're going to have more of that today. High of 97. Chance of some pop-up thunderstorms over the mountains today. Better chance of that tomorrow. And actually, some of those thunderstorms might actually have some water associated with it, not just lightning.
Wow.
Not a big chance, but a little bit more of a chance. A high of 95 tomorrow. Overnight low 72, which is not very cool for your overnight low. Traffic, we have a crash eastbound I-80, milepost 124. That's the off-ramp at 7th East, off to the right shoulder. Crash northbound 89 19th South, milepost 376 in Salt Lake. And let me check our message stream. Friend of the program says, Speed Trap, Bangor Highway 78 South entrance. Thank you. Infiniteam can let us know about all kinds of stuff like this. Turkeys on the highway. SR 73 near Ophir.
Be careful.
Look out for them turkeys. If you see anything, turkeys, car accidents, nails in the road, you can text us 33986. Led Zeppelin fans, don't miss Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin evening, celebrating 50 years of physical graffiti, Sunday, August 10th at Deer Valley's Snowpark Amphitheater. Get tickets at thestateroompresents.com.
Here's boner candidate number 3. Unless you're referring to a family whose last name happens to be Black, you're a racist if you're referring to a group of people as the Blacks. Fox News' Greg Gutfeld.
Yeah. Oh, man.
This is really... And I thought of this because, in fact, my wife and I have friends who their last name is Black. And occasionally we'll say, let's check and see if the Blacks want to do this, or can the Blacks come over, or call the Blacks. But here's Greg Gutfeld on the 5 on TV saying this. This is why criticism, he's talking about people comparing right-wing figures to Nazis. This is why the criticism just doesn't matter to us when you call us Nazis. Nazi this and Nazi that. You know, I'm beginning to think that they don't like us. You know what? I've said this before. We need to learn from the blacks. You know, the way we were able to remove the power from the N-word by using it. So from now on, it's, what's up, my Nazi? Hey, what up, my Nazi?
Wow.
Hey, what's hanging, my Nazi?
Really?
Yeah.
Nazi, please.
He thinks he's funny.
Replied fellow panelist Lisa Kennedy from the former MTV VJ who goes by the name of Kennedy. Gutfield cracked up at the comment, then responded, "Thank God you did a hard eye there." The moment was immediately condemned, of course, online.
Sheesh.
I just can't. It's stunning. Boner candidate number 3, unless you're referring to a family whose last name is Black, you're a racist if you refer to a group of people as the Blacks.
All right. Let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1, that food was meant to go to hungry kids in Afghanistan, so burn it all. Yep. Tons of food that was to be distributed to starving children in Afghanistan and Pakistan. Well, it's just been sitting in a warehouse, and now it's gone past the expiration date. So the administration has said, well, just, burn it. We have to burn it all. Boner candidate number 2, this was nothing more than a passionate disagreement over policy. There seemed to be a little more than that with Dr. Faris Hamdan swerving into Representative Max Miller's car and calling him all kinds of homophobic and racist names. And Boner candidate number 3, unless you're referring to a family whose last name is Black, you're a racist if you refer to a group of people as the Blacks.
All right. Time to vote for Boner of the Day.
These are all good ones.
Which one of these is the worst? Which one do you think should be Boner of the Day? 1, 2, or 3? Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win. Put that single digit, 1, 2, or 3, in the message of a text. Text that to 33986. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth at 877-602-9696. Take your live voice vote. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boner Voting, Boners July 17, 2025. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. Now, as soon as we award the Boner, right after these messages, phone lines will be cleared out so that you can participate in the X-Poll. The X-Poll question: what was an adult thing that you were not prepared for?
Having children.
It turned out to be harder than you thought it would be. Unexpected. Adulting. All right. So be ready to participate in the X-Poll right after these messages. You got 4 minutes. Let's vote. Here we go.
We found a pair, my wife found a pair, I should say, of clown shoes at the DI. A giant
Sad
pair.
dead clown.
That's immediately what I thought was dead clown.
How else do they end up
I went right to dead
What's
clown.
what's sad about a dead clown? It's a day of celebration.
Depends on where you find him.
Yeah.
If you find him in the forest, that's kind of sad.
It's a gigantic pair. I think they were, I'll take a picture of them and present them next week.
She bought them?
Yeah, for my kid. Giant pair of, they're plastic, but they're meant to be, you can wear them. A giant pair, and I think they're pastel, like baby blue clown shoes.
Is there a law that says clown shoes should always be red?
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought. They're red. The nose is red, the shoes are red.
It seems to me they were, yeah.
And was he excited about the clown shoes?
Thrilled.
Congressman Bozo would like to put forth the following law. The clown shoes will always be red.
You know, I proposed this many years ago. I think we should have a National Clown Day where everyone in the United States, by law, everyone, by law, is required to wear a clown costume. And I mean everyone, from the president to the members of Congress.
You wouldn't do that.
If it was a law,
you
would stay home.
Police officers in your home, people could come and knock. authorities would come and knock on your door dressed as clowns and say,
Clown check.
Are you? Yeah, exactly. Are you in there? If you're not dressed as a clown, you're going to clown jail.
You see, this is why Bill would be an excellent Republican. He fails to see the constitutionality. And that's why
the Constitution is suspended for one
day.
One day, maybe a week. A week.
What is the purpose of everybody being a clown?
It would humble all of us. It would humble all of us. We would all become clowns.
That's why you won't do it.
I can see exactly.
I think National Clown Week, and
Really?
everyone has to dress as a clown for an entire week. You'd have to go to old folks' homes and dress the retirees and the shut-ins as clown. Even if it meant just as something as simple as just putting a nose on them.
Question.
Yes.
What about people in comas?
Yes.
Because they need to be humbled. If you've ever met a bunch of people that are
surgeons, people performing surgery, and the patients, everyone. And now a surgeon, he couldn't wear the big dumb gloves, but he could maybe have to have a nose on under the mask. All of that.
All right.
Right? I think I'm gonna. You elect me, the mayor of Salt Lake. I'll start it in Salt Lake. It'll be Salt Lake Clown Week, and everyone in Salt Lake will have to dress as a clown.
Now, luckily, I live in unincorporated Salt Lake, so.
You'll be. But if you come into my city,
all right,
no clowning around.
Oh.
All right.
That's where the term clown fever will come from. People who are sick and won't come in. .49, time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by some asparagus and some tuna caper pasta.
And Summer Showdown continues this weekend at Broadway Center Cinemas with District 9 versus Annihilation starring Natalie Portman and Ari Aster's latest film Eddington starring Joaquin Phoenix and Pedro Pascal. Get tickets and showtimes at slfstix.org.
Well, Boner candidate number 1, that food was meant to go to hungry kids in Afghanistan, so burn it all. And Boner candidate number 3, unless you're referring to a family whose last name is Black, you're a racist if you refer to a group of people as the Blacks. They went back and forth.
Yeah.
Each got over 100 votes. But that was the battle between number 1 and number 3. And the winner, Boner candidate number 1, That food was meant to go to hungry children in Afghanistan, so burn it all.
All right. There you go. It's your boner of the day for today, July 17, 2025. Now qualified to be boner of the week. That will be decided tomorrow by Dave the Flower Guy at about 9:50. He'll come in and just tell us who boner of the week is. Is the X-Poll sponsored?
Now through August 10th, get up to $200 in savings on select sets of tires. Plus, Big O Tires offers expert service on brakes, alignments, oil changes, and more. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
The X-Poll is a simple question. What were you not prepared for? What were you surprised? You became an adult and you went, what? Wait a minute. How did this happen?
Or you thought it would be...
Yeah, you weren't prepared for it.
You knew it might be hard, but you didn't realize how hard.
877-602-9696.
Paying taxes.
So I got my first credit card when I was a sophomore in college.
Made you feel important, didn't it?
Yeah. I had a $2,000 limit on my credit card.
Look at you.
And you know, my payment was only $30 a month.
How about that?
You could just keep paying that forever.
And so I very quickly racked up a $2,000 bill on that card. And I did not realize for months that if I just paid $30, it was never going to go away.
Pretty much forever.
Nope.
Yeah.
That was a big lesson.
Interest on it was probably like 28%.
Yeah. I just thought, I have this credit card, and the payment's only $30. That's no. You will never pay it off if you only pay the minimum.
I know another thing you weren't prepared for: putting oil in your car.
Yeah, that was an expensive lesson.
877-602-9696. Something that you weren't prepared for.
Yeah, I had to go on to consumer credit counseling.
Yeah.
To help me pay that card off. And what I learned from that is you should pay your credit card, use a credit card, but pay it off every month.
Yeah.
You know what I learned from consumer credit counseling, the fifth time I went through it was that lesson, but it took me 5 times.
It took you 5 times?
I did it. I think I did it 4 times.
Because credit cards they're a good thing to have, but you have to treat it like a debit card.
If you can pay more than always pay more than the minimum.
Yes.
If you can't pay the whole thing off,
Pay
but
more
pay
than
more
the-
than the minimum.
Yeah.
877-602-9696. Having to pay for my own health care.
I thought insurance was there for that.
Well,
nope.
Not so much.
Let's see. Here's a texter. Making enough money to pay for my cost of living, and then the process of making the payments.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole cost of living thing. That's
You don't realize how expensive
Yeah.
life is until you're paying for all of it yourself.
Yeah.
Although I remember one day sitting there thinking, wait a minute, I have a house and I have cars and I have stuff. How did this happen?
Yeah. Texter, the endless cycle of trying to figure out what's for dinner every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh, here's one. Settling the estate of a dead parent.
Oh.
Even if they have prepared things for you, which
Yeah.
everybody should, it can be a real hassle.
All right. Let's go to Jason. Hello, Jason.
Hi, Jason. Where are you calling from?
Saratoga Springs.
Okay. What did you...
Thank you for letting me listen.
Yeah, you're welcome. What did you realize as an adult?
Well, I second that texter. It's the endless cycle of trying to figure out what's for dinner for the kids. It never stops.
Yeah.
They have to eat every day.
Yeah.
It's
Every single day.
Do what I do. It's for just have for 1 week it's hot dogs every night. The next week it's macaroni and cheese every night. Then the next and then just rotate those things.
I feel like we're stuck in the month of chicken nuggets right now.
Yeah,
so.
there you go.
The month
See how
of
it
chicken
goes.
nuggets.
All right, thanks, Jason. See ya.
Thanks. Let's go to Jenna. Hi, Jenna.
Hello.
Hello.
I was unprepared for living with my boyfriend for the first time when I was 18.
Yeah, it wasn't what you expected, or
no.
It was some parts of it were fine. Like, I think just the idea that, like, oh, we're both in love and we're both adults, everything will work out is very misleading.
Yeah. There's more to it than that.
Yeah.
We're 18.
Hey,
We're in love.
TV lied to me.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks, Jenna.
you made it, though, Jenna.
Yep. Here's a text that's a good one. A bit lighthearted, but very real. Waking up and being on time by myself for work, doctor appointment, meeting, whatever.
Mom not saying, you got to get up, time to get up.
Mom not being there to roust you out of bed. People are echoing the dinner for every night.
Oh, it's at some point as an adult, you realize, wait a minute, I have to plan for the future. I can't just take it as it comes every day.
Oh, Bill, there are plenty of adults that don't ever have that thought.
I know, but
exactly.
And I'm not real good at it.
Well, see, now you know what we're talking about with the X-Poll. 877-602-9696. What adult thing were you not prepared for? You didn't realize it was going to be as hard as you thought. 877-602-9696. We'll continue after these messages. Traffic.
Yeah, the only accident being reported right now, northbound I-15 milepost 289. That's Bangor Highway off to the left shoulder. I've had a pretty good commute this morning so far. Not seeing many slowdowns. Looks like a little slowage northbound I-15 coming out of Lehigh into the point of the mountain. But that's it. You can text us what you're seeing, though. 33986 is where you do that. Vert Alert is back July 18th and 19th at John Huntsman Center at University of Utah. Vert Alert is a free 2-day Vert skateboarding competition and Legends demo with the best Vert skateboarders from around the world, past and present. You can get more information and VIP ticket links at x96.com.
Join Kerry Jackson live, Vert Alert on Friday?
Friday, 4 to 8
at
the Huntsman Center. No, 4 to 6. Sorry. Wow.
No, stay there 4 hours.
No. 4 to 6. All right. X-Poll continues after these. 877-602-9696. Salt Lake Acting Company.
Yeah, the Salt Lake Acting Company presenting their summer show, The Secret Lives of the Real Wives in the Salt Lake Hive. This is the annual Salt Lake Acting Company satirical show. What do you got there?
I got the pamphlet.
The
What is it called? The playbill.
Yeah, the program. It was a very funny show. We all went to see it. I've actually been in this in years past, but these are way talented people.
They're spoofing on all of the Utah-based reality shows because there's a lot of them.
These are really great performers, singers, dancers, and very funny comedians. And it's a great script. So go to, you can use this code, X96 at checkout, to mention at the box office, call the box office, or you can go online. It's saltlakeactingcompany.org. Now get your tickets now. The show will sell out. It goes only through August 17th. Almost every night is a sellout, and there's a matinee on Sunday, too. So go to Salt Lake Acting Company.
One of your women magazines?
Like your
Ms., your Red Book?
No.
Ladies' Home Journal?
No, like Glamour or Allure or one of those.
Mary Claire?
And not tongue-in-cheek. Because a lot of times they have, helpful tips in there on how to, host a cocktail party.
Mm-hmm.
They had an article about tips on using weed at parties.
Using weed at parties.
Is it like etiquette? This is weed etiquette.
Yeah.
Like, is it proper etiquette to bring weed as a hostess gift?
Depends on whose party you're
Well,
going
yeah,
to.
But I mean, this is an art. They wrote it just like, do you bring a bottle of wine to your hostess gift? If you bring weed, how do you go about? Do you smoke it inside? Do you go out on the porch? Do you offer some to other? If somebody else has brought it, what's the proper way to ask?
Are these articles written for people who have no common sense?
Yeah.
The point is that the point is exactly what the point that Drop's making is.
Is that back in the 50s, it was yeah, you'll
now it's
go
like,
on a killing spree, and now it's don't smoke in the park.
Or don't smoke in the house, take it outside. And this is alongside pictures of women in black cocktail dress. They're not hippies with dreadlocks. It's your typical cocktail party,
which is ridiculous.
You don't think people in black evening gowns are smoking?
No, I resent the fact that the middle class and the upper class has co-opted marijuana. It should be just the hippies, the patchouli oil wearing, dreadlock hippies, the tie-dye crowd.
It was just interesting that it was just presented in a.
Yeah, but the way you describe the article too, it's just I'm still fixated on the fact that it's apparently written for morons.
Well,
it's just like what?
But the type of people that read those kind of magazines
are morons.
Maybe haven't encountered that before. I don't know.
Have not encountered common sense.
Well, the point is, the word I will take from you is common. It is now common. That's why it's appearing in magazines.
No, I see. I get that. That's an interesting part of it. But if it were about booze, it would also be for idiots.
Mm-hmm.
It's an article for an idiot.
God, they're not. Why does this make you? I just thought it was interesting. It wasn't the New Yorker. It's a dumb woman's magazine.
Yeah, I know. It's I
get makeup tips out of it. That's what I'm going to that magazine for, not an in-depth article on pot etiquette. Like Mabel and Harriman did. She also is tired of planning dinners. That's our most common response
Seems to
so
be.
far, even in Harriman.
All right. Well, let's continue with is the second half sponsored?
Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, miniatures, dice paints, and more. Haster Games, 6831 South State or HasterGames.com.
Well, it's simple.
Mm-hmm.
What, as you suddenly realized you're a grown-up, what were you...
Not prepared
Yeah,
for.
what were you not prepared for? Or maybe this thing made you realize, oh, wait a minute, I'm a grown-up now. 877-602-9696 is the number. So just respond to that.
All right.
Got a bunch of calls here.
Let's go to Candace.
Hi, Candace. Where are you calling from?
North Salt Lake.
Okay. What weren't you prepared for?
politics.
Yeah.
Just generally?
Yeah, I mean, I was assured that it was supposed to be easy and boring, and nobody talked about it, at least when I was little.
Well, it used to be. There used to be quiet. There used to be quiet competence. You know.
Or everybody hid things better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
guess
true, I think.
some
A and B.
You start I think what you're saying though is true. Once you realized, wait a minute, I'm starting to pay attention to stuff that's going on around me. I never used to. That must mean I'm an adult. That must mean I'm a grown-up now. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, you're living in a society. Yep.
All right. Thanks, Candace.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see. Travis the Pieman says, for me, it was the actual cost of having a baby. All the baby furniture, car seats.
There's way more
clothes,
stuff than you realize.
Supplies that we needed before the kid even arrived. $5,000 for our portion of the C-section, and then, hey kids, stop pooping every 3 hours. Do you know how expensive these diapers are?
A diaper genie? What the hell do I need a diaper genie?
Oh, you need a diaper genie.
You need a diaper genie. Let's see.
Somebody says prepping for a colonoscopy. The actual procedure is easy. The prep is pure misery.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to. It's Dr. Mike.
Hey, Dr. Mike.
Good morning.
Yeah. What made you realize you were an adult?
You know, what is this thing called a credit report, and how do they know everything?
Yeah.
I don't.
That goes
get
back to my credit card that I ran up and didn't pay off properly.
What? I have a credit score somewhere?
Somebody keeps track of all that?
And what does it mean?
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Dr. Mike.
Have a good one.
All right. Thank you. Let's go to Brent. Hi, Brent.
Good morning. How are y'all doing?
Good.
Brent, go ahead.
Yeah. What did you have to learn? What was it?
So my dad was no longer with us. We were living in Vermont, and my mom's like, "Hey, you're gonna have to find your own place. I'm selling the house and moving back to Utah."
Wow.
How old were you?
I was 17. So
Really?
I was still in high school, had to go get a condo. I got a condo up on Sugar Bush in Vermont. And I'm paying all my bills. I'm now getting my own car insurance. I had to go get a reliable car because I had to drive. You got to drive an hour to get anywhere in Vermont.
That's awful young to be asked to do those adult things. I'm sorry you had to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Right.
it just hit me fast, and I had to
all at once.
go with the curveball.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brent.
But
Yeah. Thank you.
everything. It's just
Here's a couple of good texts. The realization that your parents had no clue what they were doing, and they were just winging it.
Yep.
And then this one on the other side of the spectrum. Buying cleaning supplies. As a kid, I didn't have to buy it, and now as an adult,
It's expensive.
cleaning supplies are expensive.
And they're not a fun thing to spend money on.
No.
That's why I spent probably 5 years of my first adult life stealing cleaning supplies.
Probably. Tim the Tree Guy.
Hey, Tim.
Good morning.
Yeah.
So the hardest thing, two things. You know, somebody brought up the whole parenting thing. Learning to be a parent isn't easy when you start too early.
Yeah.
But the other thing was just learning to behave. Just learning to stay out of trouble.
You still have a hard time with that, don't you, Tim?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah. Well, but you've done it well enough that you've advanced to a ripe old age of something.
I'm 50, so I've made it somewhat.
There you go. All right.
Sure.
Thanks, Tim.
Thanks, Tim.
See ya.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah. See you.
Bye.
All right, let's go to Mike. Hello, Mike.
Hey, good morning. How's everyone?
Good. Where are you calling from?
Oh, I'm on my way to work right now on I-15.
Okay.
A pleasant day. A great day.
Good.
Hey, I realized I was an adult when I started sounding like my parents. I've realized they were right after all.
Wait a minute. They figured all this out.
I
figured all this out.
Yeah. I was kind of the opposite. I was, I figured out I was an adult when I did everything to not sound like my parents.
Got it.
Yep. They did a lot of things that I said, I will never do that. I don't want to be that way.
Yeah.
So.
I said the same thing, but I've done it all.
There you go.
Way to go.
All right.
Thanks.
Have a great one.
Thank you.
See ya.
All right, 877-602-9696. Here's a couple of text ones. I was prepared for the hair on my head to turn gray, even my beard. But what is this gray stuff?
Oh.
It happens everywhere.
Yeah. You mean you're all white down there?
It happens everywhere.
It happens. Let's see. I wasn't prepared for how expensive a divorce was.
There are people that desperately want a divorce and can't get it because they can't afford to get a divorce.
Yeah.
Why can't they afford it?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, why can't they afford it?
It's
I'm just wondering what the expenses are.
Well, let's start with lawyers.
I didn't have any lawyers.
Okay, so you can't relate that.
That's what I'm asking.
It's lawyers.
You know,
It's
do you
okay.
have to have lawyers?
Okay, you share a house. You got to divide up the house. If you have kids, there's the kids
Alimony.
stuff. Yeah.
All that.
I guess the unfortunate thing is you can't sit down and discuss it like rational people.
Sometimes you can. Most of the times you can't. That's why our friend Wade is always
Utah divorce
employed.
now.
Utah divorce now.
With an exclamation point.
Yeah. Let's see. Engaging in sexual activity always has strings attached.
Yep.
College. I barely made it through high school, and my parents gave me the option of getting a job or going to college. I was in remedial everything. Let's see. I hate our text program.
You know, in a way, that guy from Vermont, he was thrown into everything, but that's in a way that's a good thing. He had to learn on the spot how to be an adult.
That's too young to ask somebody to do all that.
There are people who are even younger that have to do all of that.
Somebody says taking care of elderly parents, becoming a parent, and navigating all this stuff that goes along with it.
Getting old and hurting all the time. Managing money and budgeting. Thinking I wanted 4 kids.
Wait a minute.
Now I'm just a dog mom. How often I would have to deal with car stuff.
Yeah.
Changing the oil, getting tires, putting gas in the car.
Yeah.
Not hard but weird, but making as much, if not more money than my parents did. Yeah, that's a weird one for me. Let's see. Realizing you only have so many number of Christmases left.
Well, that's depressing.
Ooh, hey.
Going a bit far.
Yeah, come on. You don't need to have any.
Somebody says choosing to watch and listen to the news. Remember when you were a kid and your parents were watching the news and you're like, why are you? And now you're into it.
Yeah. And let's see. Every time we save money, a catastrophe happens. In the 18 months, we had a septic tank failure. And for medical emergencies, it was very expensive. And the savings are all gone now. Home issues. Water damage. Dead rats in the pool.
Yeah. Got to get a new roof on the house.
Leaking sink. Bad plumbing. HVAC. Yard drainage.
Yeah. Stop reminding me.
Also, why is washing and folding and putting the laundry away so hard? All right. Well, there you go.
We could probably continue this on our social media if you want.
Yeah, let's throw it on our social media there, and we'll continue it there. It's the Expo. Traffic.
Everything's looking pretty good. I'm looking at a little bit of slowage northbound I-15 in Lehigh, a little bit of slowage northbound on Foothill Boulevard, but no accidents to tell you about. And you can tell us what you're seeing. Johnny B says above freeway speeds from Sugar House to Syracuse. I would agree by looking at the UDOT cameras. It's a good commute for you right now. If that changes, let us know. Text it to us 33986.
All right. We will take a break. After these messages and a song, we will have for you Beat Gina. Easy to play, easy to win the prize. What is the prize for today?
A birdhouse skate deck signed by Tony Hawk.
Very much in demand. Autographed skate deck, autographed by Tony Hawk, not just one of us.
As far as you know.
But Tony Hawk autographed skate deck.
Oh, he did.
877-602-9696 is the number to call to play Beat Gina. 877-602-9696. Did you know...
What is the Remain seated?
Well, it's just, it's the safety first. It's
Oh, okay. How to survive.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
All right.
Danger is everywhere.
Yes, it is.
That's according to doctors who recently revealed a long list of common activities that cause serious harm and could earn you an expensive trip to the emergency room.
Common activities that can cause you
The emergency room.
Number one. Do you wear Crocs?
I have.
I do not.
I know exactly what this is going to be because it happened.
They're more than just a fashion faux pas, says one ER doctor, warning people to find better footwear. Emergency medicine physician at University of Chicago Medicine told the New York Times that he sees Croc-specific injuries at least once a week. The goofy footwear, although comfortable, does not provide traction nor ankle support, he explained. People go flying, and so do their Crocs, and they end up, yes, in the emergency room.
My son was wearing Crocs, and he was with me, and he was quite young, like 7 or 8. He was wearing a pair of Crocs, and we were on an escalator at the Gateway. Gateway, the mall. And his got caught in the escalator and about ripped his toe off.
Crocs are dangerous. Yeah. Petting strangers' dogs.
Well, they're named after an animal with big teeth. Crocs. Petting
You never pet a stranger's dog.
Never pet a stranger's dog, particularly, and again, now this happened to me, particularly a dog named Happy, which Happy seemed to be a fine dog when I didn't know these people very well. And we were at a lake, and Happy had stayed back up at the cabin on the porch. And I had to go back up to the cabin and get something. And there was Happy on the porch. And I thought, oh, hi, Happy. And I reached down to pet Happy, and he bit me.
Yep.
Hard.
You don't know what kind of trauma the animal's been put through or what their triggers are.
Yep.
He wouldn't dare put his face near anybody else's dog. He said, I think most dog owners have never seen what it looks like for a dog to maul somebody. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
The owners said, oh, we should have put the muzzle on him. We have a muzzle, and we should have put that on him. I'm sorry. Thanks.
Another habit is the way people slice avocados. Often people will hold the fruit in the palm of their hand while they slice. And sometimes when you're cutting an avocado, it's not as dense as you think it's going to be, and you will slice right through. They say cooking-related knife injuries are the most common, and sometimes I'll even say, you were cutting an avocado, and they'll say, how did you know?
That last time I had injury stitches was because I was opening a can, and a can of tomatillos, and I cut my fingers on the lid. You know how it's the sharp edge of the lid. 3 of them.
Trampolines. This is a...
yeah.
He says they're a broken bone factory. Yep. Fractures, dislocations, spinal injuries, head injuries, all of the time. More than 100,000 people in the ER with trampoline-related injuries every year.
They've tried to make them safer sometimes. Like sometimes people will put them in the ground so that they're on the ground level. Still, that doesn't...
Nope.
And then sometimes, you've seen them when they put fences around them. The kind of thing. That's still... You're gonna get hurt.
Biking.
Yeah.
Only if you're wearing a helmet. They say we see tons of people, and you do not have to be going fast to fall and hit your head and do serious damage.
Exactly.
When you're biking. And lastly, this doctor says don't ignore sudden onset symptoms. Like all of a sudden you have a really sharp, out of nowhere pain somewhere.
Yeah, like that one.
Go to the emergency room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just now, Carrie?
What is it?
Just now.
What does this say that every single one of these things has happened to me? I'm not kidding you. Every single one.
for biking? You fell and hit your head?
I have fallen several times. Now I have worn a helmet most of the time, and it did save me. But I've hurt myself in other ways in bike accidents. And
see, this is why I said this comes from the Remain Seated file.
There
I
you
have
go.
not had any of these problems.
That's because you don't do anything,
including cook. I'm never going to have a cooking accident.
No, that's because you just don't do anything, really.
Remain seated is a great policy.
Can I ask this blunt question? What good are you?
I mean, I am delightful to be around.
Is that what it is? You're a wonderful accessory to somebody else.
Yeah, what good are you? You don't have any cuts on your hands or stitches in your head. What good are you?
No good to anyone.
You've never had an adventure in your life.
No.
No adventures.
Not had to go to the emergency room either.
Oh, I have. Oh, man.
No, don't lament. They're adventures.
No, I mean, we it's not fun while it's happening, but you can look back on it, and it makes for great stories.
I mean, ask Katie. She'll never climb a tree again, will you? No.
Or cut a lime.
No.
The avocados. I often think of that because the best way to get the pit out of the avocado is to hold it in the palm of your hand. Yeah, Carrie does it too, and then strike the pit with a sharp knife.
Yeah, I think an ER doc would say, "Don't do that."
Yeah.
I guess you could put it on the
cutting board.
On the cutting board and do it.
Yeah, I suppose. All right.
See, you live on the edge too, Jackson.
You avocado cutter.
Yeah,
boy.
Living on the edge.
Living on the edge. They should write a song about it.
Making guacamole.
My friend, let's go. Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. In the Clyde Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend, let's go. Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body,
Boingo,
break
boingo.
the mold.
If you know, you know. All right, time for Beat Gina, brought to you by...
Vert Alert is back July 18th and 19th at the John Huntsman Center at University of Utah. Vert Alert is a free 2-day Vert skateboarding competition and legends demo with the best Vert skateboarders from around the world, past and present. Get more info and VIP ticket links at x96.com.
I'm your announcer, Johnny Oda. Now, before we get to our game, this.
All right.
Sure, it's hot outside, but it's cool inside. Inside my Jockey brand shorts.
Wow.
The underwear that ends squirming.
Well.
Slip into Jockey's on a broiling hot day, and it's just like sliding into a restful seat in an air-conditioned theater.
Wow.
For Jockey, in the brief length, it's true hot weather underwear. Just enough coverage, no bulk, no bind, hence no squirming, and knitted fabric that speeds evaporation, and it cools the body. Now that's real air conditioning. Jockey fits everywhere, too. Its ingenious Y-front construction molds the garment to the muscles without restraint, gives mild restful support, has convenient no-gap opening.
Well,
try Jockey without delay. Accept nothing but Jockey, original and manufactured by Coopers at all good dealers. If yours doesn't have it, then write us. Jockey underwear has no buttons to come off, doesn't need ironing. This saves work. A change every day won't increase laundry tasks. Ask for it by name, Jockey by Coopers. And when you need a game show host, ask for one by name. It's Carrie by Jackson.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jockey.
Do you use the opening? Does any
Jockey brand.
Does anybody ever
I
use
never
the opening?
no.
Never did.
Never really used that opening. It's a no.
It seems more trouble than it's worth.
My underwear does not have openings. Sorry. All right. Let's get on with the game here.
No opening in my underwear.
The randomizer has picked Crystal to play against Eugenia. Crystal, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, Crystal, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game. You call it heads or tails.
Heads.
All right. Let's see what happens. It is heads.
Oh, you are one step closer to getting this birdhouse skate deck signed by Tony Hawk.
All right, so you get the skate deck to play and beat Gina. Okay, the first question is for you to answer exclusively, Crystal. No interference from anyone. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. If you get it correct, you get the point. If not, I will allow Gina to answer the same question, stealing your point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. I have some leftover Willy Wonka trivia. Here we go. All right. Crystal. In the 1971 movie, what does Mr. Salt promise the factory worker who finds a golden ticket for his spoiled daughter Veruca? What does he promise to get them? Is it 1, a Blaupunk car stereo with 8-track?
Whoa.
It is 1971 after all. Number 2, front row seats to the sentencing of Charles Manson. It is 71 after all. A £1 bonus in her pay, or a job working for the Salt family.
A job working for the Salt family.
Ooh. Terribly sorry.
Oh, dang it.
It must be a £1 bonus, which is not much of a bonus.
No.
Even in 1971.
A point for Gina.
A pound for Gina.
Yes. And Gina controls the question.
Gina, in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory 2005, what button did Mr. Wonka press in the glass elevator? Was it 1, the button labeled, it goes wound, and it comes out here? Is it 2, the button labeled up and out? Is it the button labeled 3, fast, damn fast, faster than damn fast? Or is it 4, the button labeled up, and away?
Up and out?
Up and out.
2 points for Gina, none for Crystal.
Wow.
But Crystal has the question.
Crystal, in the 1971 version, how was Charlie able to afford the winning chocolate bar? Was it 1, he found a coin in the snow? Was it 2, Grandpa Joe gave him the money? Was it 3, he turned in Grandpa Joe for the bounty money for all of his crimes? Was it 4, he sold a share of his Apple stock?
Oh, I think it's number 1.
Found a coin in the snow.
All right, there you go. You got a point, Crystal. But we go back to Gina. She has 2 points.
Gina.
This could be the game.
In Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, who sewed the end pieces with the little tassels on the scarf that Charlie got for his birthday?
Okay.
Who sewed the end pieces with the little tassels on the scarf that he got for his birthday? Was it 1, Grandpa Joe?
Okay.
Was it 2, Grandpa Josephine? Was it 3, Yves Saint Laurent?
Oh.
Was it 4, the mysterious Bedazzler?
Grandpa Joe? No!
Chance to tie, Crystal.
Grandma Josephine.
Grandma Josephine.
All right. 2-2. Now, Crystal, the tide has turned. If you get this one correct, you win the game.
Crystal, what were the 3 courses that made up the chewing gum meal in the 2005 remake? What were the courses that made up the chewing gum meal in the 2005 remake? Was it 1, Spam, spam egg sausage and spam, lobster thermidor au crevette in the Mornay sauce, served in the provincial manner with shallots and aubergines, garnished with truffle paste, brandy with a fried egg on top, and spam. Is it 2, mushroom tart, mushroom Wellington, and mushroom crumble? Was it 3, Caesar salad, lamb shank, and creme brulee? Or 4, tomato soup, roast beef, and blueberry pie?
Number 4.
Yes.
And you win, Crystal.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Awesome.
That's just really
Way to
nicely
go.
done.
Way to go.
You got that birdhouse
Thank you.
skate deck signed by Tony Hawk. This is all because the Vert Alert is happening this weekend.
Hang on the line.
Hang
We'll
on.
tell you how to get that.
As I got to run home, Mrs. Ola has invited Tony Hawk over for breakfast.
Well,
Big Boy News now, brought to you by.
experience the power of Laser Rush, a mind-blowing laser show set to the legendary music of Rush, created by the acclaimed Laser Maestro in this immersive spectacle, lighting up the dome with epic visuals and classic rock, only at Clark Planetarium.
Great. Well, Frank Christ told us about this earlier today, but Connie Francis has died. She was 87 years old, and she had lots and lots and lots and lots of hit songs, and
lots of problems.
Yeah, she had a troubled life.
Yep.
But has managed to make it to 87.
Yeah.
She her big hits like "Who's Sorry Now," "Don't Break the Heart That Loves You," "Lipstick on Your Collar," "Stupid Cupid." Her publicist Ron Roberts announced her death in a post on Facebook. He didn't say where she died or cite a cause. She had, it says here in the New York Times, an easy, fluid vocal style, a powerful set of lungs, and a natural way with a wide variety of songs. She'd sing old standards, rock and roll, country, as well as popular songs in Italian, Yiddish, Swedish, and a dozen other languages. But in the 50s, late 50s, early 60s, her brand of pop music began to fall out of favor. She was the most popular female singer in the United States at one time, selling 40 million records. Her 35 top 40 hits during that period included 16 songs that made the Billboard Top 10, 3 number-1 hits. Everybody's Somebody's Fool, My Heart Has a Mind of Its Own, and in 1960, Don't Break the Heart That Loves You in 1962. Well, you want to know how much Donald Trump is costing your school districts?
I don't know if I can
Trump's
take any more.
Trump's administration is withholding tens of thousands of dollars from Nebo School District, meant to support migrant children.
Yep.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars from after-school and summer programs in the Davis School District, and more than $1 million for English learners in the Granite School District. I will remind you, this is money that has already been appropriated by the United States Congress for these programs, and now Trump is just saying, no, you can't have it. Those figures are only estimates based on data that the Salt Lake Tribune obtained this month from the Utah State Board of Education. Final allocations remain unknown after the U.S. Department of Education suddenly paused $6.8 billion in federal education funding nationwide late last month. The decision came just a day before the funds were set to be released on July 1 and made available for the 2025-26 school year. In an email, federal officials told USBE and other state education agencies the pause was so that they could review the expected grants and ensure that taxpayer resources are spent in accordance with the president's priorities.
Which is no brown kids.
Utah teachers are still waiting for their promised raises and bonuses. In February, Governor Cox announced that an investment of over $300 million for Utah teachers had been made. The package included a direct salary increase of more than $1,400 for teachers and a $1,000 bonus for education support staff, along with a 4% funding increase for school districts to provide boosts for all of its employees. I'm hoping that it's followed through with. It would really help those of us who work in education, said Emily Clausen, a special education inclusion educator.
What? We can't have that.
At Magna Elementary in the Granite School District. Oh, I was so excited, Clausen said. Because, honestly, educators deserve it. We work really hard, and some of us on the lower end of the spectrum, I mean, gosh, some of those on the higher end of the spectrum, as far as pay grade, any little bit helps. And so, I mean, I was really excited for all of us, especially for those of us that don't get paid during the summer. Clausen works with children in classrooms, helping them with their work and emotional regulation. She's been checking her bank account regularly for the promised bonus. I kept checking my account. Oh, is it there? Nope, not there yet. Is it there? Nope, not there yet. So, still not there, she said. States, the
Is
Granite
there any
School.
comment on when they will be getting that?
Not in this story. Dozens of Native American radio stations across the country, vital to tribal communities, are at risk of going off the air if Congress cuts more than $1 billion from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
They did yesterday.
Yeah, they did it.
They passed it.
U.S. Senate, it said it's set to vote this week, but they did yesterday.
They voted to cut it.
And again, this is all money that Congress appropriated.
To approve the Department of Government Efficiency's plan to rescind previously approved public broadcasting funding for 2026 and 2027. I'm sure it's going to go to court, but in the meantime, people are just waiting for the money. Over a dozen attorneys general from Democratic-led states are suing the Federal Emergency Management Agency for cutting bipartisan-approved funding for natural disaster response.
Well, you would think that would be a bipartisan thing that we can all agree that they need to do.
According to the lawsuit filed Wednesday in U.S. District Court for the District of Massachusetts, a coalition of 20 states accuses Donald Trump of illegally terminating FEMA's pre-disaster mitigation program called Building Resilient Infrastructure and Communities. The program's grants help cover up to 75% of a project's cost, but can rise to 90% for smaller rural communities. Area 51 is at risk because of wildfires. A huge wildfire, massive fire, has broken out near Area 51 in Nevada, and UFO conspiracy theorists fear historic evidence, like the alien spaceship that they have
The
there,
alien bodies.
and the bodies and all of that, that they would be destroyed by the fire.
Oh, no.
Dramatic images have captured plumes of smoke erupting outside the remote Air Force Base north of Las Vegas. No word here other than it's encroaching, but no word on whether any of that alien technology has been lost to the wildfire.
Speaking of Area 51 type thing, the place where Festus, my sailor son, is being stationed, Diego Garcia, there are conspiracy theories because it's an island and the only thing there is a military base. That Malaysian jet that went down, there's conspiracy theories about where it is.
Yeah.
Well, there might as well be conspiracy theories because
they haven't found it.
They don't know where it's
the conspiracy is that it landed there, that the U.S. government landed it there, and it's in a hangar. So he's going to let me know if it's there.
If it's there. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I know.
Good to know.
They'll cut his tongue out before they allow that to happen. You know that.
But it's a mysterious base, kind of like Area 51, where there's lots of rumors about what they actually do there.
Early Wednesday morning, Sanpete County Attorney Kevin Daniels woke up to find this is in Ephraim, Utah, find his porch on fire and hate symbols spray painted on his car and his house. Ephraim police are investigating this as an arson case and asking for help from the public. Daniel says he's not sure why this would have happened to him. And I guess we don't have time to get to the fact that a judge has ordered a famous Seattle nude beach to be closed.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well,
because
too cold for a nude beach?
Because people keep being nude.
They insist on being nude.
At the nude beach.
At the nude beach.
It used to be too cold, Gina, but now, climate change.
You can have a nude beach in Washington?
Sure. Sports weather traffic.
Well, I offered this to Bill for a boner candidate. Comedian Shane Gillis's opening monologue as host of the ESPYs on Wednesday night landed awkwardly in front of some of sports' biggest names. Early in his address, Gillis singled out various female faces in the Dolby Theater crowd, including retired WNBA star Diana Taurasi, who is set to receive the Icon Award later in the evening. Also, Simone Biles and Caitlin Clark. Here is the joke he made about Caitlin Clark.
Okay.
Quote, When Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA, she's going to work at Waffle House so she can continue doing what she loves most, fist fighting black women. Lots of uncomfortable silences and even some boos. That was just one of the jokes. He also said to Travis Hunter, who won the Heisman Trophy, he said, that's something they can never take away from you, unless, of course, you kill your wife and a waiter, referring to O.J. Simpson, who won the
former Heisman winner, O.J.
Yeah. Apparently all of this just landed horribly, as it should. RSL had a midweek match last night, and they won 1-0 over Portland. That's your sports. Weather. Patchy smoke still around, high of 97. There's a slight chance of some afternoon thunderstorms over the mountains. A better chance of that tomorrow into Saturday. And these thunderstorms might actually have some rain associated with it, not just the lightning that we're afraid of when everything is so dry. Traffic. Let me check this out. We've had a fairly good commute this morning. Not a lot to tell you about. That continues. Just a little bit of slowage northbound I-15 coming out of Lehigh. I don't think that's an accident. I think that's just regular morning stuff there. And let's see, nobody sent anything in via text. 33986 is where you send something if you want to let friends of the program know about it. The official Pie and Beer Day Festival is back. This family-friendly holiday for the rest of us will be hosted Thursday, July 24th at Ballpark Stadium in Salt Lake. $5 for general passes, $30 for a pie pass. Get you 6 pairings of pie and beer. Learn more by going to x96.com/events.
Coming up in our next break, how should we put this?
The ghost of Tom Barberi.
There you go.
Classic bits from an old radio show.
From your dad. Stand by for that. Also on the way, the Boner Recap game. BigOTires.com.
Tons of tires on sale at every Big O Tire location right now, on through August 10th at Big O Tires. You can save up to $120 on select sets of Michelin tires, up to $200 savings on select sets of BF Goodrich tires. And again, that's just through August 10th. Now, get to know your Big O Tire store, the one near you in your neighborhood. You'll find that very helpful. And there's got to be one near you because there's like 50 locations across the Wasatch Front.
Stop before you hit the road on your next road trip. Get your car checked out. Brakes, oil changes, tire rotations. Also, if you have a trailer, whether that's an RV or like a flatbed that you haul stuff on, get the tires for that checked as well.
And Big O understands that tires can be an unexpected expense, and so they have financing available, even no credit needed financing. They've got the tires in stock today. They offer you the lowest price guarantee on every kind of tire every day at Big O Tires. BigOTires.com.
Humans have left the lowly confines of planet Earth and have sought their destiny among the stars. While many things have changed, one constant remains: the need for young men to venture forth and do the work of the Lord. This is the tale of 2 such men who at the age of 19 have answered the call of their general authorities and are embarking on a 2-year mission to spread the gospel throughout the galaxy. This is the story of Space Elders! Once again, we join our missionaries as they orbit a small planet.
Hey, Lehigh, my sensors are picking up a distress signal from a small craft on the surface.
Yeah, I see it. Well, there's nothing else in this sector for parsecs. We better land and see if they need some help.
Well, according to my tricorder, it should be right over there.
Yep, there it is.
Well, that's odd.
What?
Well, it's just not often you find a spaceship made out of cardboard and held together with masking tape, staples, and paper clips.
Well, it's a good thing we came along. I'll bet they need our help. Oh, looky there. It's a guy in a spacesuit. Excuse me, sir.
Halt! Identify yourselves.
Hi, I'm Elder Christiansen, and this is Elder Jensen.
Hi.
Elders. Sounds important. I'm Buzz Lightyear.
Well, we represent the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
You know, the Mormons.
Mormons?
And we was wondering if we could offer you some assistance.
Yeah, looks like your craft could use some work. Why don't you let me take a look at that, huh?
Get back!
Oh, look out, Butch. He's got a...
looks like a little blinking red light on his wrist.
I have got to get someone at Space Command to look at this thing.
Hey, where are you headed, Buzz?
To infinity and beyond.
Ooh, sounds like fun. That's a nice spacesuit you got there. Hey, what do these buttons do?
Please, don't push the buttons on the suit.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
Wow.
I told you not to press the buttons on the suit.
Oh, hey, that's cool. And this one... Wow, wings!
Yeah, I can fly. Will you leave the suit alone?
Well, looks like your ship is all ready to go. All you needed was a little duct tape to hold the vertical stabilizers in place.
I am forever in your debt.
Hey, listen, you want me to take a look at that little blinking red light laser device while we're here?
No, your companion has done enough fiddling with my equipment for one day.
Well, would you be interested in learning more about the teachings of our prophet, Joseph Smith?
Not today. It takes a long time to get to infinity and then more to go beyond. I'd better get going. Nice meeting you.
Well, bye, Buzz.
Bye. Will Butch and Lehigh ever get anyone to listen to the first discussion? Will Buzz Lightyear make it to infinity, let alone beyond? Will Butch's duct tape repair job hold Buzz's ship together? Tune in next time to hear Lehigh say... Oh, it's a shame we couldn't convince him to convert.
Well, I doubt that action figure toys could count as converts, and I don't think action figures can hold the priesthood. Besides, I'd have to reprogram his voice chip in order to allow him to give the opening prayer.
On the next leg-shaving episode of Space Elders!
at 33986.
848.
So when we were at the Salt Lake Acting Company a couple weeks ago, a very nice friend of the program there said, hey, I was on the internet and I ran across an air check of your dad. Now, my dad, Tom Barberi, was on the radio here in Salt Lake from 1971 until 2004. And there's not a lot of recordings from that. I mean, now we have everything recorded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Back then, not a lot. And I don't know how he ran across. And an air check is something where you record.
You just record the show.
And somebody recorded, this was a random date, May 6th, 1993. And
so it was just the one show?
That's all that was there. It's just this one show. But it is just an interesting snapshot about life in 1993.
Well, 93, okay.
And so we'll play a couple things here. Some of them are live ads from places that are familiar to us but aren't around anymore. Mm-hmm. Some of it I thought was interesting. The news segments talking about some of the same things we're talking about today.
Well, where do you want to start?
I think the first thing I gave Carrie was a live ad for Mulboons.
Oh, at the top of the Triarch.
Sports, but first, Mom's Day is coming up. Want to go out to dinner? Why not? Mulboons Restaurants. Oh, they are famous for their shrimp, folks, and they should be. You know, Mulboons is the largest single consumer of shrimp in the western U.S. It's true. Over 1.5 tons of shrimp is shipped to Mulboons every week from fishermen from China to the Gulf of Mexico. And the most shrimp it's included, you see, in the complimentary shrimp bowl, which is served with every evening entree.
Peel and eat.
With its large supply of shrimp, Mulboons has really put Utah on the map. And speaking of mass, Mulboons is easy to find with 5 convenient locations along the Wasatch Front. In downtown Salt Lake City, you can enjoy Mulboons at the 13th floor with that incredible view of the Delta Center and various other sites. It's the Olympus Hotel at the 6th South off-ramp, Martin Luther King Boulevard, or its first location in Trolley Corners. And away from the city, Mulboons also serves customers at its restaurants in Midvale, Layton, and Ogden. Mulboons. Let's go back to the phone. Shirlene is there, and hi, Shirlene.
Hi, Tom.
Do you mind deferring for just a moment, because you know how Trina gets. If
Oh, no, let's go to the priorities of need.
Obviously.
She's doing traffic.
Thank you, Shirlene. You bet.
Remember Trina?
Yeah.
There's
beautiful view of the Delta Center.
The beautiful view of the Delta Center.
Yeah, great.
Do you want another ad?
Sure. Yeah.
It's at about 1:12, Carrie.
Didn't they always call it the peel and eat shrimp bowl?
I think so.
Yeah.
Was that a different place?
No, that was Mulboons. The peel and eat.
Accident right now northbound on 7th East at 39th South. Traffic there is backed up for over a half a mile right now. We are recommending that you swing over to 9th South to avoid that problem. Excuse me, the 9th East, rather than taking
Use the northern
7th
exposure.
Is that what that is?
For traffic.
On the West Side Belt Route down at the south end.
I don't know
right by
why.
Union
That is
Park.
odd.
You can expect some delay there. And if you're headed up to that youth
No
conference
stranger than what
today
we
at
use, I
Silver,
suppose, which is
1,000
Mario
people are
Kart.
attending that.
You know.
Little Cottonwood Canyon.
This is old traffic, by the way.
Old traffic. Sorry. Just it's hard for me to queue up on this
that they are
thing
doing
here.
there. Traffic is brought to you by Banbury Cross Donuts. Pick up a dozen large fresh donuts on your way to work this morning.
Oh, so Banbury Cross does advertise.
Listen, here's an ad right here.
Weather-wise today, showers likely this morning.
They
Showers
used
and
to, I
thunder
guess.
showers likely again late this
I
afternoon.
want to send this
Highs
to
today
Banbury
near
Cross and
60.
see if we can get
Trina
paid for
Irene,
it,
call
because he's
910
going to do a live
traffic.
ad for it right here.
Trina, you said the magic word, Banbury Cross. All the best donuts in town, folks, are right there at Banbury Cross, 7th South, 7th East, with that convenient drive-through window. You don't even have to slow down. Just call ahead on your cell phone. You can go through there at 6065. They will throw them at you to make sure you get to work on time. Banbury Cross, they are, like I say, the most wonderful donuts on the planet. Large, puffy, fresh donuts made every morning just for you. And all the kinds, glazed, chocolate frosted, apple fritters, or the fritter of your choice, muffins, fruit-filled cinnamon rolls, cherry frosted, my favorite, cinnamon crumb.
It's my favorite, too.
Grab some Banbury Cross donuts on your way to work this morning. You will be a hero at the office. Jeff and Joan Morrow are cooking them up for you right now, Banbury Cross Donuts. Bring some to the office, see what happens. They're great, too, for sales calls. Who can turn them down? And by the way, Banbury Cross uses only cholesterol-free vegetable oil.
Is that a thing?
I wonder if the Morrows still own it.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
7th South, 7th East is the place for all the donuts in your life. Don, you're on Call 910 this morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hey, things really aren't going so good for me, Tom. I find myself agreeing with you again.
Uh-oh.
Do you want another quick little bit about Bill Clinton?
Okay.
147.
Slick Willie.
Mm-hmm. Again, this is 1993, and I think that's before we heard anything bad about Bill Clinton.
All right, here we go.
Saddam Hussein's on the list.
Madonna's before Saddam Hussein.
Well, goes to show what kind of people MCI was polling here. I don't know. They picked Madonna, Saddam Hussein, Mike Tyson,
Yeah.
Howard Stern,
Yes.
Woody Allen,
Yes.
and Joey Buttafuoco. Yes, indeed.
Who is that
Your
girl?
favorite.
That's Trina Iring.
Oh,
As David Letterman says, when all else fails, he was giving advice to Conan the O'Brien. He says, when all else fails, if you're not getting a laugh, just say Joey Buttafuoco. It works every time. Okay. Now, does this do it for you, Trina?
What?
Bill Clinton. Does he ever enter your dreams? Hmm?
Is he what?
Entering your dreams?
Bill Clinton?
Yeah.
The president entering my dreams?
Yeah.
And no, is he entering yours?
Headlines, USA Today, Bill Clinton. He's our fantasy man.
What?
Bill Clinton.
That newspaper is getting more and more weird.
You dream maker, you heartbreaker, it says here. You
Right.
said you wanted to change the way people thought of their government, but well, I don't know if this is what he had in mind. It seems that some constituents have started thinking of you as less than a man in charge and more as a hunk. They polled...
Bill Clinton a hunk?
They polled... Mademoiselle magazine did a...
Please.
They did
Don't
a poll.
trash that.
I didn't write this.
Well, don't relay it.
Mademoiselle magazine, we will, folks. Next
She's
hour,
great.
we'll
That's embarrassing.
reveal the results of this
Oh, I
poll.
love
This is the
Trina.
Barbary
I
Show.
always
It's
liked
8
her.
o'clock, KALL, Salt Lake, Ogden, and
It's
Mutual News. A
Yeah.
post office shooting.
there's a news break in there
Uh-huh.
where Bob Hendricks, the lead story is home prices in Utah are soaring. Again, it's as timely as today's headlines. The median home price in 1993 on this news story is $75,000. That's the median. That means there are cheaper ones than that available.
I could scrape up some scratch for that.
Yeah.
Where's Trina Iring these days?
I don't know where Trina
That's
is.
a good question.
That's
I went to lunch with her a couple of times.
Yeah.
She sounds great on that.
Yeah, she introduced me to Hans Peterson.
Hello, Hans Peterson here.
But I listened to the whole thing. That the sports reports are great, talking about when the Jazz were good, like very excited about the Jazz being good. But I do want to thank that friend of the program for alerting me to that, because I don't have a lot of.
Now, without, can you critique your father's performance without prejudice at all?
I mean,
can you critique it or not? You can't.
that sounds like you want to.
No, I wouldn't do it in front of you.
This is. I mean, it's things have changed. You. Well, no, I mean, like even we listen to old stuff of us, of you guys, and even Carrie says he hates.
I won't listen to it.
He's,
I won't listen to something we did yesterday.
All right.
I wish Trina were here to help me with traffic. She's much better at it than I am. Not seeing any accidents. A little bit of slowdown northbound I-15 coming through Lehigh and a little bit northbound on Foothill Boulevard, but no accidents being reported. And you can text in anything like, yes, Jeff and Joan still own Banbury Cross Donuts, apparently.
Oh,
So
really?
maybe we can get them to advertise with us.
You're funny.
I don't know.
I could pretend to be Tom Barberi.
You could. Led Zeppelin fans, don't miss Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin evening celebrating 50 years of physical graffiti. Sunday, August 10th at Deer Valley Snowpark Amphitheater. Get tickets at thestateroompresents.com.
All right, so we will take a break. We'll be back after some messages and a song with the Boner Recap Game. Easy to play. All you have to do is tell us who won the boner this morning. Easy. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, I wouldn't guess this time. Because it could have been one, could have been the other.
It could have been any of them, really.
Cheat today. Go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners July 17. Click on there, and it'll say the winner right there. And you just tell us who that is, and you'll win.
Tickets to Plain White Tees, August 1st at the Canyons Village at Park City Mountain.
There you go. You're going to get those tickets. 877-602-9696. Line up as soon as possible. The sooner the better. 877-602-9696. Call to play the Boner Recap Game. Salt Lake Film Society.
Yes, they've got the summer showdown going on at Salt Lake Film Society. They pit two movies against each other to see how many people they can get butts in seats to see them. And you can also donate to the Salt Lake Film Society in honor of some of your favorite films if you really want them to win the showdown. Right now, Django Unchained is still in the number one position for that. This week, District 9, which is a great, great sci-fi film. Go see that on the
very
big
good.
screen. Also, Annihilation, starring Natalie Portman. Haven't seen that one. That might be a good opportunity to see that. They also do brand new movies there as well. See the director of Midsommar and Hereditary, Ari Aster's latest film, Eddington, starring Joaquin Phoenix and Pedro Pascal. That's opening Friday. Apparently, a lot of buzz about this before it opens, so get a ticket and go see it. How do you get a ticket? Well, you go to slfstix.org. Tickets, show times, how to join the Red Carpet Club, all of that available there at Solid.
You know, ever since
Yes.
Orange 45 was kicked off of Twitter,
Yeah.
permanently.
Do you miss him?
No, because here's why. I used to, doom scroll. I used to just go through it and just go, oh my God, what the hell has he done now? Now I get this fun content now. This is why I joined Twitter, was for the fun stuff. That's why I was here originally.
Fun stuff like what?
Like this. You can always count on Geek Twitter to, well, mostly outrage me, but occasionally surprise me with this wonderful little exchange between some geeks here. A poem.
Okay.
A poem.
And then 2 follow-up poems. Roses are red, violets are blue. You'll never pass the Kobayashi Maru.
I'm sorry.
It's a
I don't know what
Star
that
Trek
is.
reference.
It's
a battle maneuver, and
It's a test that they give you at Starfleet Academy that you cannot win. And the purpose of the test is to teach you what it's like to deal with a no-win scenario.
An unwinnable situation.
Unwinnable scenario and so you have to be, as a captain, be able to face death and.
And of course, Kirk was the only one to ever successfully.
Of course.
Well, and here's the follow-up. Roses are red. Visit Ontario. I don't believe in the no-win scenario. Then followed up with, roses are red. Some tulips are black. You can bypass it with a Kirkian hack.
I think I'd rather have Trump. I'd rather have
really?
Trump. Yeah.
Not me. I will take this over doom scrolling any day.
I haven't been doom scrolling lately, so that's nice.
I miss the anger.
You miss the anger?
Yes.
I'm relieved to be.
Listen, Starfleet Academy's tests are terrible. Starfleet Academy tests are the worst.
Try Trump University.
Trump University tests superiorly.
Simple tests.
All right.
I think one of my favorite Trumpy things was those stories where he could have been a professional baseball player.
Oh yeah, he was the best baseball player they'd ever seen.
I was very good.
The best, they said.
Went on and on.
Because that's what I think of when I look at him as professional athlete.
People were hard pressed to even remember that he had played baseball in any organized fashion anywhere. Now they did finally find some people say, "Oh yeah, he was." Yeah, I do remember that, but I was being scouted by the pros.
People are saying, and I am hearing that this Mr. Spock is no good. That he's low IQ and his test is stupid.
We haven't given we were supposed to give a Tiger Woods update every 9 minutes today, and we haven't done it.
Damn
Nobody told me we were supposed to do that.
Well, it's the only news story that's happening right now, Bill.
Because I'm just looking at pictures. They pulled the car out of the woods where he went down a ravine.
Mm-hmm.
It is amazing he survived that.
Yeah, it is. It's just totally crumpled.
Well, now another Tiger Woods updates. Following the story for you every 9 minutes on the nines, a Tiger Woods update. Tiger Woods is fine. He's just fine.
I mean, not really fine. Not like fine. He's.
I did your Ashley Judd story, and you weren't even here.
I was. My camera's just not.
Are you here now?
Yes,
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
right here.
Where?
I'm right here.
I can't.
Over here.
I don't. What?
right here.
No, I don't.
I'm in your head. I'm in your ears.
I don't see you.
You know, I've got an old camera that you can mount on top of your computer, one of those old ones, you know.
Yeah, but then I look like I'm being filmed on an old camera, right?
No.
No.
Gina, go to the web, and what I did, I've got a nice. It's an HD Pro Logitech camera. I think it was $28.
Yeah, it wasn't much at all.
That's what I use. I plug that into my computer, and it's got a long cord, and I can move it around wherever I want.
All right.
It's $28.
Okay. I'll get it.
Wealthy family like you can afford a
wealthy
$28.
family? What is a wealthy family?
Just get up out of the lap of luxury and get a camera, will you?
Okay. I was trying to save money by using my phone.
Well, it's caused nothing but problems so far.
Yeah, and let's talk to the accountant guy about how you can write it off or something.
I can't because I'm an employee, remember?
Oh, yeah, and that's when Orange 45 changed the rules
Yeah.
so that I can't write things off or take mileage.
Exactly.
Always comes back to Donald Trump, doesn't it? You
Everything.
liberals.
Beginning of the show, end of show.
Another Tiger Woods update. Maybe this will distract. Tiger Woods' car is beyond repair.
Yes.
We'll have more for you coming up, as this is the only news story happening in the nation today. Tiger Woods.
I think we need to examine how he got the name Eldrick. That's his name.
Tiger Woods update. People are asking, and it has yet to be answered. How did he get the name Eldrick, and did this contribute to his angry driving? Was he also pounding on the steering wheel saying, Eldrick, Eldrick, why Eldrick? People are saying, and I'm hearing. Tiger Woods update.
Oh, yeah, Loretta and Holiday. She's like, I think that's Midnight Oil, right?
In Holiday.
In Holiday.
Oh, Loretta.
Yes, it was Midnight Oil. If you know, you know.
What's the name of that song?
Kosciuszko.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You didn't need to hear Beds Are Burning again, did you?
No, I mean, it's a
lots
good
of-
song, but
Lots of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of good ones. All right. Well, we need someone to play the game, and no one's calling.
what is the prize at stake here for the Boner recap?
X96 welcomes Plain White Tees August 1st at Canyons Village at Park City Mountain. It's part of Park City's Concerts on the Slopes Summer Concert Series.
So 877-602-9696.
And we'll throw in an apple fritter from Banbury Cross. No, we won't. We found out, though, the same people still own it. That your dad
Jeff
was
and
talking
Joan still own
The
Banbury Cross.
Morrows?
I guess.
Yeah, somebody said they still own it.
But I thought it was, I didn't know that my dad's favorite donut was my favorite donut, the same donut, the cinnamon crumb.
Cinnamon crumb at Banbury Cross?
That was nice to find out. Do we have a caller, or I have
We're getting some.
Sounded like he had a fondness for the fritter, too, which I
So
always
do you.
like. Yeah, I love the apple fritter.
I watched the Mariska Hargitay documentary over the
Mhm.
weekend. Her mom was Jane Mansfield, died when she was little, and Mariska said some of her fans will send me things.
Jane Mansfield.
Yeah, send me pictures, and on a much smaller scale, that happens to me
Yeah.
sometimes with fans of my dad sending me letters and pictures and like this little clip. It's nice. I appreciate it when that happens.
That happens to me. Fans of my father send me empty liquor bottles that he had left behind.
That works with my dad too, by the way.
Well, yeah.
All right. We got, let's see, it looks like Alyssa is here.
Hi, Alyssa. Are you there?
Or her phone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, your phone was cutting out.
Hold still, Alyssa.
I can hear you now. I think you've got a Princess phone with a loose wire going into it.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, Alyssa, where are you calling us from?
I'm.
Oh,
Alyssa.
Alyssa.
How about just hang on there? We're going to get you the prize. Bill's going to tell us what the boners are.
Yeah, we'll give you the prize anyway, Alyssa, but your phone is cutting out. Either you haven't paid the bill or you have an old phone or something. Or anyway, so I'll read the three boner candidates. Maybe you can tell me who the winner is or was. Number one, that food was meant to go to hungry kids in Afghanistan, so burn it all. That was number one. The Trump administration, diddling around and not getting this food aid sent out. Now the food is expiring. It should have gone, tons of it should have gone to kids in Afghanistan and Pakistan, starving children, but now they're going to burn it all because, well, it's expired. And boner candidate number two was this was nothing more than a passionate disagreement over policy. It was a road rage incident in which a doctor was harassing a congressman, calling him all sorts of vile names and threatening his life and trying to run his car off the road. The doctor that was doing that said, "Oh no, really, it was just a disagreement. I should have calmed down a little bit, but yeah." And then boner candidate number three, unless you're referring to a family whose last name is Black, you're a racist if you refer to a group of people as the Blacks, and that's Greg Gutfield on Fox News on the 5, referring to the Blacks. I'm beginning to think that they don't like us. The people who call us Nazis don't like us. So we should do it the way the Blacks do, he said. Yeah. All right, so Alyssa, do you know which one was the winner?
I actually don't, so I'm guessing.
You better guess number one.
I'm guessing number one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that your phone didn't cut out again.
Hang on the line, Alyssa. We'll get those tickets to you. NYT's tickets.
Man.
Okay. Well, let's take a break. We'll be back after these with some leftover big boy news and opinioendos. Stockton 12 Honda.
Stockton 12 Honda in the Southtown Auto Mall in Sandy. It is a great place to buy a car. They have always done a good job for me, and they will for you as well. Particularly now they're having the Honda Summer Sales event It's going on now until the 2nd of September, and you can find the perfect Honda during this event at Stockton 12 Honda. Deals like on the Honda that you will love during the Honda Summer event at Stockton 12. How about the new CR-V Hybrid? This is a great car. This is the 2026 model. It's CR-V Hybrid. They have the regular CR-V as well, but the hybrid is built for adventure and efficiency. Maybe check out the Honda Pilot. I've had one of those before. If you have a family, that's a particularly great road car. Stockton 12 Honda in the Southtown Auto Mall in Sandy. Check them out. They have been your local Honda dealer, your neighborhood Honda dealer for over 20 years. I went to the to see Dr. Cobble yesterday.
Yes.
And he said, let me take a little blood and see. I want to check a couple of things.
Okay.
So we'll do a blood draw. And I said, okay. And so his
blood. So you do have some.
There's the. There.
Oh. Huh?
So his nurse, Allison, came in, and I like Allison. We're chatting, and and she sticks the needle in my right arm, the vein. Looks for the vein, finds it, all of that, sticks it in there, and we're chatting away. And she then she stops talking, and she said, "I'm in that vein. I can see it. I'm in there." And I said, "What?" She said, Have you like hydrated today? Are you drinking water at all?" Or
whoa.
And I said, "Well, I don't. I don't think I've drunk a lot of water today. But why? What's?" She said, "There's no blood coming out." I said, "What?"
I was joking.
And this is how you find your dad.
Yeah. I said, "What?" She said, I know I can see the vein. It was very clear. I'm in that vein, and there is no blood coming out."
Were you numb?
No. And I said, "What? I don't." And she said, "All right." Well, she took it out, and she went and she got another one. I said, "So you would try the other arm?" And she said, "Yeah." And then so I my other arm, and she stuck it in there. She's really good, by the way. She barely feel it, and I didn't look. I don't like to look anyway, but I didn't dare look.
Yeah.
And I said, "So is there any coming out of that one?" And she said, Yes, it's fine.
Was it glugging?
No, it just
was it
no glugging? No.
Now, and I see people in the chat room saying that's happened to them. That's never happened to me, and I was
a little unnerving.
And I said, "Well, why did that happen?" And Dr. Cobble happened to step back in at that point, and he said, "It just does every once in a while." He said, "It's not a big deal." But it would have bothered me. It bothered me at first. Yeah, it bothered me at
first. There's no blood coming. Doesn't it have to always be there?
Yeah, I said, what?
Isn't it not an occasional thing?
And now I don't really have a really good explanation for why it happens sometimes. I should find out. And I'm sure there is an explanation. I just haven't looked into it. But when I went home and I was talking to my youngest child about it, they said, "Oh, that happens to me all the time."
All the time?
Yeah. Which is, I said, "Really?" Yes, not every time, they said, but it's happened to me on several occasions. The blood draw, and nothing comes out. It was weird.
You're in trouble if they stick the needle in you and it goes.
Yeah, like a little, like air comes out.
Dust and air comes out. Then it's trouble.
That would be bad. But, I guess I'm
Constricted vessels can be caused by dehydration.
Yeah, that's
so
what she asked me.
Yeah,
she asked me, have you hydrated today? And I probably was kind of a little dehydrated. I have not been drinking enough water. I've been depending on seltzer, which actually I think is fine. You can drink seltzer. It hydrates you, but water is the very best.
You're going down that Gina Barberi hole.
There's water and Diet Coke.
Yeah, no, you really most people, experts are saying that 8 glasses of water a day thing is. It's just, you don't really have to do that. You can count coffee. You can count Diet Coke.
But it says caffeine can restrict the blood vessels. So if you've had a lot of caffeine before a blood draw, that can make it.
Yeah, no, I haven't. And I haven't had, I don't think my veins collapsed or anything.
It just
This also says nicotine can cut. You haven't been smoking, have you?
nope,
No.
nope. And I hadn't been around the smoked chilies.
X96.
All right, 9:20. Time for Big Boy News and Opinion Window, brought to you by
Smith's Pharmacy welcomes Express Scripts, Medicare D, and TRICARE Department of Defense Plan members. You can transfer prescriptions at smithsfoodanddrug.com/payer update.
Thank you.
While on patrol last week in India, looking for any tourists who might have gotten stuck in the landslide-prone forests in the southern Indian town of Gokarna, Police Inspector Sridhar S.R. spotted a statue of a Hindu deity peeking out through the lush green vegetation. Moving closer, he saw a makeshift curtain made of red saris that obscured the entrance to a cave. When he looked into the cave, he was surprised to find a woman and 2 young girls living in this cave. The discovery, on July 9, set off days of sleuthing by police and government officials to piece together a 9-year odyssey that led her to the cave. The woman, it turned out, was a 40-year-old Russian national named Nina Kutina. She had been living in the cave, which she sometimes used as a retreat, for a week with her daughters, aged 4 and 6. She practiced yoga and meditated by candlelight and cooked on a wood-fire stove. Photos of Hindu deities lined the walls. Caves are heaven in her mindset, Mr. Sridhar said. Mr. Sridhar and his team initially tried to cajole Mrs. Kutina into leaving the cave in the gathering dark, given the area's heavy rainfall, but she refused. But Ms. Kutina told them she was interested in staying in the forest and worshiping God. Eventually, the police escorted the trio to a shelter for women run by a nonprofit group. There, after charging her mobile phone, Ms. Kutina emailed her relatives in Russia. Our peaceful life in the cave has ended, she said. Our cave home destroyed. But apparently she'd been living in this cave with her kids for quite some time. And now she has to go back home to Russia. And a 19-year-old factory worker working at a burrito factory has been killed by being pulled into a meat grinder.
Oh, man.
The Tina Burritos factory in Vernon, California. The after-hour sanitation worker was cleaning the industrial food processor when it suddenly activated. His coworkers heard him screaming for help and raced to help him. They tried to turn off the machine, but it was too late. The man, who police haven't identified, was dead inside the grinder by the time the cops arrived.
I can almost not think of anything worse. Like, that's a rough way to go.
That is.
Lenore Leo Margetts is making history in the world of poker. This week, she became the first woman in 30 years to reach the final table at the World Series of Poker main event in Las Vegas. It is unreal. It's just a dream, Ms. Margetts told Poker Go sideline reporter Jeff Platt. She added, how lucky I am to live this. The Spanish poker pro was ultimately eliminated on Tuesday, though, finishing in 7th place. She will still take home $1.5 million in prize money. The last woman to reach the final table at the main event was Barbara Enright, who placed 5th in 1995. The 2025 tournament, the third largest world poker event in history, main event in history, began with a field of 9,735 players. And then they whittled it down to 4 players. As of yesterday, 4 players were still in contention for the big prize. A guy from Belgium, a guy from and then the other 3 guys are from America. The winner will earn $10 million in the poker tournament. Let's see what else we have here. Paramount Global believed it had a framework for an agreement with series creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone. Skydance, the studio's likely imminent new owner, balked at the terms. The South Park creators have brought on Bulldog negotiator Brian Friedman to turn up the heat. They're playing hardball.
Good.
Matt and Trey. The premiere for the 27th season of South Park later this month is in serious doubt now. Amid wrangling between series creator Trey Parker and Matt Stone, Paramount Global, and incoming studio owner Skydance. At the heart of the dispute, a new 10-year, $3 billion overall deal for Parker and Stone. That would more than triple the valuation of the current deal that expires in 2027, according to people familiar with the situation. Park County, the South Park Pairs Entertainment Company, believes it struck a basic framework with Paramount on an agreement. I think that Paramount was interested in a broader range of possibilities than would have been approved by Skydance and Redbird, said an insider. So, I mean, people are worried that it could mean that the end of South Park, at least for a while.
Not just that. I saw a story where they're worried about Jon Stewart Daily Show and Stephen Colbert.
Oh yeah, we mentioned that the other day.
Yeah.
Colbert just has on his show has been attacking Paramount.
Yeah,
and it could be. They could just at some point just say, "Okay, fine, you're off."
Paramount doesn't appreciate the properties that they have.
No. Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham maybe getting back together.
No, they're not.
They're a reconciliation, not as boyfriend and girlfriend or anything like that, but where they can be cordial with one another and maybe even perform together. But I mean, they hadn't been able to do that for years and years, so maybe they finally have. The executors of Michael Jackson's estate fired back at the late pop star's daughter, Paris Jackson, after she claimed to have serious questions about payments she was receiving. On June 15th, lawyers for John Branca and John McClain, who have run the estate since Michael died in 2009, filed documents in response to Paris's opposition to certain legal fees that they asked to be paid to various firms. The fees requested are for work done between July 2018 and December 2018. Paris said that she was concerned about the executors granting premium payments for unrecorded attorney time. Lawyers for the executors argued the untimely nature of the objections should lead the court to summarily overrule them. Sounds to me like somebody's in Paris's ear saying, I think those attorneys are cheating you.
But so Michael Jackson's estate was in tons of debt.
$500 million.
A lot of it.
And these attorneys, through careful management, it seems, have been able to turn that around so it's back to making money again. So if they are billing the estate for saying, hey, we turned this debt into making money, I think we're entitled to some money.
Yeah.
My guess is they will win that.
Here's the Stephen Colbert story.
I'm a warrior.
Yes. He unleashed on Paramount his employer for settling with Donald Trump in his election interference lawsuit against the company over a 60 Minutes interview. I believe this kind of complicated financial sentiment with a sitting government official has a technical name in legal circles. It's a big fat bribe, he said.
It is.
And because it all comes as Paramount's owners are trying to get the Trump administration to approve the sale of the network to a new owner, Skydance, Colbert said. He joked that Paramount had issued a statement that read, "You may take our money, but you will never take our dignity. You may, however, purchase our dignity for the low price of $16 million because we need the cash." And Gwyneth Paltrow was doing a cooking show. Making eggs for her husband, apparently.
Brad?
Yeah, Brad Falchuk. And fans were shocked by her apparent mess making. Apparently, she had some eggs and she was separating the yolk from the whites.
Okay.
And then it appears as though she just dumps the egg whites onto the floor. Did I just see Gwyneth empty the remnants of the egg whites onto the floor? Tell me I didn't just see that, one shocked user wrote. Where did the whites go? It looked like she threw them on the floor, said another. I totally pour my egg whites on the floor, too, somebody said. She may have a servant on standby for cleanup. I don't think she dumped them on the floor. There's probably a little receptacle right there below the edge of the counter. And she's making lobster thermidor or something for her husband, Brad
People
Falchuk.
are stupid.
What we're looking for is the coughing of blood now.
Oh, it's a paleo lobster Benedict. Yeah. Well, there you go. That's some celebrity news for
I
you.
hate the internet so much. Or should I say I hate the people on the internet so much. Weather.
Oh, it's 82 already. Going to get up to a high of 97. We will still see some of that patchy smoke because, We got lots of fires around, I'm afraid. Overnight low 72, which is not a low at all. That should be a daytime high. Chance of thunderstorms, a little bit today, better chance tomorrow into Saturday. And they may actually be storms that have a little moisture accompanying them, not just that dry lightning. But we are still worried about the lightning because everything is dry. That continues through till Sunday when the storms pass through, and then we're just sunny and warm for the rest of the weekend. The official Pie and Beer Day Festival is back. This family-friendly holiday for the rest of us will be hosted Thursday, July 24th at Ballpark Stadium in Salt Lake. $5 for general passes, $30 pie passes get you 6 pairings of pie and beer. Learn more by going to x96.com/.
We got the rest of the potato chips.
All right, now we've tried so we started with the cappuccino flavored Lay's potato chips.
Which didn't knock us out, but we didn't hate, except for Gina. She
I
hated
hated
them.
Now,
the wasabi.
Now, they have 4 new flavors, and people want to call them both. Wasabi. Bill tried the wasabi as well, Bill Frost.
Yep. Not hot. Good, not hot.
Yeah.
They're not hot.
Now,
tasty.
But they're flavorful.
Now, I've got the bag of cheddar, bacon, mac, and cheese here. And Gina said of the wasabi, oh, you got your winner right here. My guess is she won't even try the bacon, mac, and cheese.
Yeah, I'm sure there's not actual cheese in it.
No, there is. There is. I read the ingredients. There's like cheese powder or something. This is your winner. She won't even try them. No.
I thought you didn't like cheese not because of the flavor, but because it's cheese. And this is
it's a principle. No, I'm not gonna.
And this is far enough
You're gonna love
removed
it. You're gonna love it.
from cheese
do it.
that
She has standards and principles.
I have totally arbitrary rules.
That's exactly. I think that's your winner.
Now there's one more there. What's
Yeah.
that one?
Mango salsa.
Which
Those are-
somebody in the chat room said tasted like potpourri.
Right.
this isn't bad.
Yeah.
Maybe it actually is potpourri.
Although if you eat a few of those, the bacon mac and cheese, they get kind of too salty.
They're not bad.
And here's the wavy mango salsa.
Wavy mango salsa.
Wavy because
I like the idea of mango
Yeah.
salsa.
No?
No good.
Potpourri? Too sweet?
yeah,
Let's see.
too artificial.
Am I right then, without even tasting the bacon mac and cheese, that the wasabi is the best?
No, the bacon mac and cheese is better.
Well, I think your winner is the bacon mac and cheese because mainstream America will love that flavor.
Let me see the wasabi again.
No.
Yeah,
You
potpourri.
love those.
I bought them. What do you
Potpourri.
mean no?
Yeah. Mango salsa is a hard sell.
Yeah, that's no good. I don't like it.
You can put it on the back of your toilet tank.
What? Why would you?
Yeah. Out of all of them, I would say the wasabi is the best flavor, but the winner is the bacon mac and cheese. America will vote for that one.
Oh, yeah.
By the
Mango
way-
salsa's weird.
Yeah. By the way, you notice I'm sharing all of my chips. Girl who wouldn't give me a cookie last week.
4 cookies made for me with my name on them. A gift.
Yeah.
Was
Yes.
it 4 cookies that
Yes.
spelled out Gina?
No, but my name was written on the box.
Yeah. I know.
It's different than you buying 4 bags of chips.
It's
not the same thing at all.
I know. It would have been
You
a
could
gift.
replace these chips at any moment
It would have
several
been
times
It
over.
would have been a gift from your heart, which you were unwilling to make to someone who argued for equal wages for you.
You can't drag that out.
Yeah, why not?
It was proposed.
I can't even finish this one mango
They're
salsa.
terrible.
Yeah, they're not good.
Actually, I like the wasabi okay. I like the bacon mac and cheese best.
I had high hopes for the mango salsa one. If it actually tasted like mango salsa.
Too much mango, not enough salsa. That's the problem.
In a
You
couple
got
of
your percentages off.
In a couple of seconds, I'm going to try one of those dog biscuits. That you
They're
put
very
out
good.
for Ripley.
They're peanut butter.
What we're doing here brought to you by Cascade Collision Repair, Utah's leader for certified repairs. Get a free estimate online at cascadecollision.com or in person, including their newest location in West Valley City. I had this article I ran across that I thought would be valuable for lots of friends of the program because it kind of surprised me. It's how to exercise and walk your dog when it's hot and some parameters for that. They are more strict than I thought they were.
Well, always make sure you have some water that you can drink.
Yeah, and bring some for your dog. They have those little collapsible water bowls that you can get that are easy to clip onto your leash.
Always make sure to wear a hat.
But how hot is too hot to walk your dog? This is according to veterinarians. It's less than I thought. If the heat has reached 90 degrees, you should avoid walking outdoors altogether.
Well, yeah.
Opting instead to keep your dog in a ventilated indoor area. See, I would think...
So you just let them pee and poop in the house?
No, you can let them out, but not, like, take them for a walk. If the temperature ranges between 81 and 85, a very short walk only if absolutely necessary. So that's like you live in an apartment and you need to walk your dog. But 81 to 85 doesn't seem terribly hot to me.
Yeah. Well, but they got a coat on.
I guess so. What constitutes a very short walk? Less than 20 minutes. So that
I can't go that long anyway. So.
But now I'm feeling bad because I walk my dogs. I walked them yesterday when it was 97.
Oh.
Well, you better quit it.
It's risky.
This is an excuse for you to quit that.
It's risky for many dogs when the temperature is between 77 and 81 if they are dogs that have thick coats or chronic health conditions. Outdoor time should be limited to 30 minutes or less with plenty of cold water given to your dog throughout. Once the temperature gets down to 68 to 75, it's safer to take shorter walks while still monitoring your dog closely.
Well, I've seen your dogs, though. Wouldn't they just rather lay around in the house anyway?
They would. But 68 to 75, to me, that's like ideal walking temperature.
That's perfect temperature.
You could be out for an hour like that.
Get them a couple of big pillows and put them up in front of the TV.
I was just surprised it was that low because I thought, obviously, if it's like 100, I'm not going to take them for a walk. But 85?
Wow.
They also talk about the surfaces we've talked about before. If you take your shoe off and put your bare foot on the pavement and you can't stand it for like 7 seconds, it's too hot for your dog. So walk them on the grass.
People seem to think that their paws are some sort of impenetrable
they're barriers on them. Yeah.
Like they're bulletproof or something.
Like big calluses.
No.
Yeah.
This vet says if you want a no time limit, worry-free, safely walk at this temperature, it's between 45 and 66. Maybe we need to talk to Dr. Davis about this next time he comes in. Because I go back and forth with my dogs need exercise. My dogs can't just be in the house all day, every day. But
isn't there some sort of a treadmill situation you can put them on?
The more I think about it, the more of a better idea that sounds, really.
To be inside where it's air conditioned?
Yeah, because a treadmill.
Because according to this, I couldn't walk my dog for like 3 months. Because it's not.
Well, you'd get hungry if you were out there for 3 months.
I've been trying to wait until the evening when the sun goes down a little bit and it cools off a little bit. But
you should walk him before you come to work.
That really would be ideal. But I was just surprised. Because my dogs have thick, heavy coats, and I guess
you used to shave your dog.
Sadie girl, I did. I would never do that now.
Right.
I know better now. That's not good. For dogs like golden retrievers that have those double coats, it's not good to shave them. I have learned.
It's a text. I live in Florida. There's no way I could ever walk my dog. I see people down here with huskies. walking their dogs in the middle of summer. I don't, yeah. As a groomer, I found blisters and wounds on paw pads every day. Yeah, I mean, they're not, like you said,
They're not magical
bulletproof.
feet, yeah.
Yeah.
They're. I think people have the tendency to think of them as these big calloused.
I mean, because they feel that way.
But they're not.
Yeah. Well, I guess, be
Well, what
super-
do dogs out in the wild do?
Well, and
These
and
pampered city dogs.
And make sure their water is cool, too. You can't just put a bowl of water out and let it sit out all day and get warm. It's like if they have a bowl of water outside.
Throw some ice in there.
I'll put a bowl of water, and then actually next to it, I'll fill up a bowl of ice because my dogs like to chew on it.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find that dogs chewing on ice is bad for their teeth, I'm sure.
I'm sure I'm doing something wrong.
Well, it was Katie's dog was out in the cantina when I was getting some ice yesterday, and I threw him a
piece of ice,
a chunk of ice.
Yeah.
He was thrilled.
Oh, yeah.
He was just thrilled.
But my husband and I were talking last night about how dogs are different now than when we were kids.
Yeah,
and how we treat them.
They're not as tough as they used to be.
When we were kids...
Dogs are sissies now.
When we were kids, you had a dog and it lived in the yard, and that was that.
Well, yeah, I mean...
That's how dogs
see,
were.
As you were reading that list, my father's voice
Yeah.
was in my head, saying things like, I don't know.
We don't have to tie Freckles up anymore
Yeah.
because he don't run anywhere.
Freckles is just outside.
Dogs.
When I saw Carrie's dog at his house, I thought it was dead. I said, "There's a dead dog in your yard."
But dogs are pampered, and it is a different experience owning a dog now than it was, when we were kids. You just have a dog. Yeah, you never did anything special with it. It just we have a dog. It just kind of lives here. And
Advertising has taught us how to spend much more money on dogs than we used to.
And I'm here for it, by the way. I worry that my dogs get bored with their toys, so I'll rotate them. I'll put 2 or 3 out and put the rest of them away.
And your kids are saying, "God, I wish Mom would worry about us." Like she worries about that
Well, I
damn
don't
dog.
worry about them getting bored with their toys.
We've got baskets of toys, 2 of them, one upstairs and one downstairs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how bad it is. I mean, we haven't bought all of those toys. People give them
Sure.
to the dog.
But I think I'm thinking of my dogs we had when I was a kid. I don't know that they ever had a toy, ever. Maybe a tennis ball.
You chain them to the doghouse. They can go into the doghouse. If it rains, they go in the doghouse.
Yeah.
It is a different thing now.
I purchased my dog a cooling vest that is wet with cold water prior to a walk.
Oh, jeez.
I see again. My father's voice is in my head again.
Little battery fan there. And
What the hell?
Pamper, and I'm here for it. I'm all about pampering my pooches, but
I just passed a woman walking her dog. That monster!
I'm worried about this.
Yeah, what a monster out walking the dog.
How dare you? Well, let's bring this up to
Dr. Davis.
Dr. Davis when he's in.
Save that
week or
story.
so.
Okay, I'll save it.
See what he thinks about all this. We'll take a break, play a song, and crawl towards the exits. Coming up after the standby. RenaissanceRanch.com.
If you or someone you love struggles with addiction to drugs or alcohol, then you need Renaissance Ranch. Renaissance Ranch has been helping men take care of these addiction problems, and their programs are designed specifically for male patients at Renaissance Ranch. They've been helping take care of these problems for many years now. Renaissance Ranch is a family-owned addiction treatment center, and they combine evidence-based clinical research with judgment-free, faith-based healing approaches. And they offer residential and also outpatient services, which is really nice. And they're staffed by recovering addicts, so they understand the problems that maybe it's not somebody in your family, maybe it's you. Well, ask for help. Reach out for help to Renaissance Ranch. It's you can schedule a free consultation with them. Just go to RenaissanceRanch.com. They do accept most.
It is my understanding that we have a list.
I got one right here.
All right. Okay.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
Brought to you by Nate Bargatze, the Funny Tour at Delta Center /Vivint Arena on Friday, September 29th and Saturday, September 30th. Tickets on sale at Ticketmaster.com.
He's very funny. I like him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he is not on this list.
I hope not.
Because the list is 10 people who are universally loved, but who are actually jerks.
Okay.
Okay.
I
have a prediction for this list, but go ahead.
And Nate Bargatze is a nice guy who I predict is in real life actually a nice guy.
But you don't know that.
I don't know that. Maybe he is. I haven't read all the way through the list. Let's see.
Okay.
Number 1. The beloved character of Radar in MASH is played by Gary Berghoff, adored by viewers, but according to one of his co-stars, he was very difficult to work with and had a negative attitude toward the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Larry Linville, who played Major Frank Burns, was actually a very nice person in real life, but received mistreatment from the public due to his character's unlikable personality.
Which is why he quit.
Oh, really?
One of the many reasons why he quit.
Because people just hated Frank Burns?
Yeah. He says, I can't. He said, well, I can't get work because everybody thinks that I'm this guy.
which means he's a really good actor, I think.
And he also said that, that where do you go with the character? You can't humanize this character,
Number 2. According to a former restaurant worker at Disneyland, 2 people, Howie Mandel and Bobby McFerrin, they weren't there together. These are just separate incidents, were some of their most awful celebrity guests. And part of the reason is they let their children create chaos and run wild and break things, and they did not try to stop them from doing it. They're one of those parents that's just like, oh, we'll let the kids climb on everything and break things. And no,
it's an unlikable trait, but they're not a jerk.
I've heard that about Howie Mandel.
That he just lets his kids run wild?
And that he's an ass, yeah.
Let's see. Rachel Ray.
Yeah, I've heard this.
She is very unfriendly, not just to her audience, but to her guests, especially off camera. Nobody likes Rachel Ray. John Stamos. Nobody likes John Stamos. From Full House.
Yeah.
This is like being violent toward women they're talking about. I've never heard that about him.
Oh.
That's a bigger jerk than just a jerk.
Yeah.
Here's one that kind of surprises me. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Huh.
As someone we look up to as a hero, it can be heartbreaking to discover they don't live up to our expectations. A fan of Bill Nye's educational children's show expressed disappointment after personally experiencing his rudeness and difficulty interacting with fans. The fan said, "It's the saddest moment. Don't meet your heroes. He was really mean to me."
What did he do, though?
It doesn't say. It just says he was mean.
Because he's a smarty pants and has, in the last few years, kind of taken the role of voicing concerns of things like global warming.
Which I appreciate. I mean,
Yeah.
I like it when he stands up for stuff like that. And I guess I would say the side note to this is sometimes celebrities, you don't know what they have going on in their life when you encounter them out in public. They might be dealing with something that they are not in a place where they can be friendly with fans.
Sure.
That doesn't mean they're a jerk. They're just like, I've got some stuff going on, and it happens.
I gotta see him live at EDC in 2019 when he introed the festival. It was really interesting.
Let's see. Steve Jobs, legendary co-founder, former CEO of Apple, may not have been as universally loved as many believe. While Jobs is widely regarded as one of our time's greatest innovators and business leaders, his notorious temper and abrasive personality were also well known. People didn't like working with him like that.
You're telling me a billionaire was out of touch?
Let's see. Martha Stewart, iconic domestic diva, may not be as gentle and as kind as she appears on her television show. The critic claims to have witnessed Stewart berating her assistant in the harshest of terms, calling them, quote, a worthless piece of S for dropping her handbag.
Boy, it's a good thing Bill's not here.
He'd be standing up for Martha.
He'd be
And
calling it a list of lies is what he'd be calling it.
It's a list of lies.
And finally, this Beyonce, one of the biggest stars in the world, may not be as gracious and kind as many would hope, according to one commenter who shared their experience working at a restaurant that many celebrities visit. Beyonce and Jay-Z were universally hated by the staff. They were entitled and rude, and nobody wanted to wait on them. When they first started coming to the restaurant, everybody would fight over who got to wait on them. And then after a while, nobody wanted to because they ran them around and didn't tip them very well. So there's just a tiny list.
I guess
That's how you know people are awful, is how they treat wait staff.
Yep.
Oh,
and that's just
100%.
that's not just celebrities. That's like people.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're on a date with somebody and you go out to dinner and that person is rude to the wait staff, that should be that should tell you everything you need to know about the person, and you shouldn't go out with them.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised that Bill Murray wasn't on
He
that
wasn't, no. Because, he's universally loved and a jerk.
Yeah.
But,
He's an ass from everything I've heard about him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't create the list. I just read the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the reader of the list. Don't shoot the reader
No,
of the
please.
list.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
Nine Inch Nails might be my favorite Nine Inch Nails song.
Yeah?
Might be.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a lot of good ones, but that one might be my favorite. Let's see. That Mulboon's ad from Tom earlier took me back when my parents and I went out to eat for our semi-fancy place, Tony Roma's.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Tony Roma's. I remember Tony Roma.
That was the semi-fancy place to eat?
And our fancy place was Red Lobster or Mulboon's.
Yeah.
Tony Roma, you got that onion stack, that fried onions.
I never went, so I don't know.
It was pretty good, really.
All right. Let's do the promo and crawl towards the exits.
Let's drink on tomorrow's show.
That's a good idea. 7:45 sound good?
Yeah, it works for me.
We'll need a professional to pour the drinks.
Miss Brandt, get Jimmy the wine guy in here to mix us up some mojitos.
Radio from Hell, shaken and not stirred. Friday morning here on X96. I have no idea why I did that voice. Zero. Not a clue.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's just a promo. Nobody pays attention to
No,
those.
no one's keeping track, so
No.
don't worry about it. Let's see.
Yeah, Jimmy tomorrow.
I think we got everything.
You
Think
gonna
we're
eat
covered.
those Oreos tomorrow?
Yeah. What about those Oreos?
We'll
What's
pair
up with
them. We'll
those?
pair them with the.
I
I got the Selena Gomez Oreos yesterday.
Okay,
at
we'll
the
hide
store.
those.
I hope.
Okay.
I
We'll
hope they
steal
taste. I hope they taste like Selena Gomez.
I actually am just trying to get Carrie to do a Selena Gomez impression. That's what I was.
They're delicious.
Work on that for overnight.
I gotta work on that.
I mean, you're close. You're very close.
I'll go watch
Only Murders.
Only Murders for a bit.
You're very close.
I'll work
Here's
on it.
that monotone sort of
Been working
nasally.
on it.
Yeah.
All right, live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
But all you can eat peel and shrimp. Oh,
Oh,
the all you can eat
Peel and
It's two eats.
It's not the all you can eat.
Oh.
It's just the peel and
Oh,
eat
that's
shrimp
that's
bowl.
what's screwing me
You're
up.
throwing in the all
I'm
you can
sorry.
eat. You don't
The
need
peel and eat shrimp bowl.
Artie Fufkin is next.
X90.